And we are live. Welcome to Preaching to the Choir, a church group podcast. This is episode 1, or you could call it episode 0. This is kind of our trial run. It will be uploaded on my personal account, not our group's account. Let's introduce ourselves. I am Rob. I'm kind of like organizing this right now. Joe's mom
Who's
is
next?
ruining the podcast already.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay, and then we got Mac.
Hi, I'm Mac Thomas. I'm the center seat and I play football.
He's our football player. I'm our MMA fighter / weeaboo. We got Danny.
You could call me a weeaboo.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm aka Young Lube, aka LBJ on the track.
Okay, that's the limit.
Okay.
You're at the line already.
Danny is our like in-house SoundCloud rapper. He doesn't watch anime, but he loves all the jokes we make about
I'm
it.
starting to though. I'm getting into it.
And then we have Domonik.
So, I'm Domonikfinnegan. I'm kind of only here to make sure Rob doesn't like murder someone after this.
How are you gonna murder someone on a podcast?
Rob
Okay,
will
well,
drive
we
to your
found
house.
another line.
Another line, don't talk about Rob murdering people.
Yes.
Okay, no,
How
if
you
Joe
really
Rogan can
better-
talk about murdering people, we definitely can.
How you really about to expose him like that?
All right.
Cool.
So
So we're
y'all
finding
just
more
ain't even
lines.
Okay.
So y'all just ain't even gonna introduce me?
So that's exactly
No,
what we
you
were
were
gonna
done.
do. We weren't
It's
moved
your
on from
job
the
to
introduction
introduce
phase.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm Joe.
here's Joe.
Your mom gave an introduction before you, Joe.
Look, I heard the Google go off, and I was like, "Gosh, damn it! Let me mute my mic." But it
You
was
said,
too...
"Gosh."
And I'm just okay.
That's like that's.
I need a PDF of a book because I literally cannot get the digital download to work.
Are we titling these podcasts,
Chapter
boys?
2 by tomorrow.
Yeah, that's how scuffed
yeah,
this is. We
yeah,
don't
yeah,
even have
let's-
that figured
let's
out.
title them.
What's this podcast gonna be called? Danny, go.
What?
Podcast title, go.
This one?
Yep.
Preaching to the choir.
That's the name of the podcast as a whole.
Well, there's the name. Why are you asking for the name if you already have the name?
Joe
for the
Rogan
podcast?
Experience #1. The Joe Rogan Experience. Like, come on.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, he's
Oh,
screwing
the
you guys.
like the episode title.
Yeah, the
Oh,
episode
the
title.
episode title.
Because
New
we could have
Beginnings.
episode #1, but
New beginnings.
I like New Beginnings.
I'm just
but
going with
also
New
feeling
Beginnings.
Crack cocaine and baby. What about crack
Or-
cocaine?
or
found
just
a
say
line.
in the
That's the
beginning.
line.
Why don't we just call ourselves the Fallen? You know, like, because none of us are angels.
Why don't we?
No, wait. Call it Jen, right?
Oh,
Chapter in the
yeah, I
Bible.
like
We
that.
are the church.
Yeah, call
group.
it Genesis.
Also, are we still live?
yeah.
Of course we are.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Technically,
I'm posting a link right now.
We're figuring this out on the fly.
yeah.
Ladies
Should I-
and gentlemen,
how do I
we
post a
have
link?
no idea what we're doing.
Also, is anyone watching?
Technically, I don't know, but technically we're the Curch group, not the church group.
Yep.
So
Mac, you want to do me a favor and send me the
No,
link
okay,
so I can
Danny.
post
It's in church
I
group.
sent it into
Okay.
the church group chat.
Here, wait. Listen, Danny. It's Curch group for Snapchat group chat because Ethan
I
misspelled
know- I
it
know
when
the-
he
I
was
know the
writing it
story.
on the wall.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
the way, Ethan's cleaning
Oh,
his room and
yeah.
will not be here today.
he might be. We're gonna
He is
scream at him
baby
until he
gay.
comes on. So we got that going.
I mean,
for
even
us.
if Mac gets off, we can keep the podcast going.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not getting off. I refuse.
Oh.
Yeah, Mac's gonna be here till the day he dies. If he,
But-
as soon as he leaves, we're hitting him with the sack full of doorknobs.
The gloves got the doorknobs in it.
They seriously did, bro. How do you
The
know how
gloves
he
have the
did
doorknobs.
that?
Hey, by the way, I'm just sitting in a dark room staring at my closet.
So
There's some weird stuff going on now.
So scuffed podcast aside, what do we want to talk about today, gentlemen?
I
Every-
think
How's
we're talking-
everybody's day?
Yeah, my day was.
Everyone's day.
I was literally homesick today, and I was literally just laying in my bed and getting super dizzy, and I've been sick, and I don't know what's wrong with me, and I think I might be dying, but that's all right.
Well,
Okay, hold on. Before we move any further, while we're still in the introduction phase, are we just gonna skip the fact that Bailey and Ethan are a part of our show?
Oh yeah.
Or-
They're Bailey. Yeah.
Are they
part of
just-
our show.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yep.
are. we do have more people.
There's
in the group,
there's two more
but-
guys, and we're gonna have special
Yeah.
guests like Dom's sister / Ethan's girlfriend and my cousin
best
/
friend.
Joe's girlfriend.
And,
So,
But
maybe
we'll
I
have-
thought we
throw
were
Cameron
related,
Stoner on
so I
here.
think that's a little.
What do you guys think about throwing Cameron Stoner on here?
Can I have my dog
Okay, no,
featured on the
Stop,
chat?
stop, because
Let's
that's
just say-
local talk that only people in the Discord call would know, and no one on the podcast would understand anything we're saying if we start talking about our opinion on bringing Mac's friend onto the podcast.
We'll figure things
So
out.
that
He's
is
popular.
that is essentially you're gonna waste our time. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're 10 minutes in and we're already crashing and burning. Please
There's
stick
one
with
person
us.
watching.
It's probably
watching?
me.
I
Oh.
think it was me.
Oh no, it's me.
It's us.
So,
We're
guys,
watching
serious
our own
question.
podcast. How's the audio? Has anyone tested the audio yet?
Serious question.
Nope.
Serious question. Serious
Okay,
question over here, guys.
it's a podcast, but no one will test the audio. It's fine.
All right, one sec. I'll test it. I'll test it. Here, I'm gonna mute my mic or my.
Yeah. I'm gonna start.
So
I'm
is
gonna
my-
I'm gonna
Is
spam.
start.
my
I'm gonna start checking
dog-
like cubity doop, pop up. Is that
Is my
good
dog
test?
allowed
Check.
to be featured on the?
Of course.
Your dog will be featured on this podcast
That
many
was such
times
a
over.
stupid question. I can't
As
believe
long, well, I'm kind of scared. That
Who's
Joe's gonna
Leanne
eat
and
him,
Murray?
okay?
it. Oh, line.
Huh?
Oh, that's all right.
No, we can make jokes about. Joe put a dog in the microwave. We can make jokes about him eating dogs. That's
Well, I
that's
didn't know
not a
what the line
he's
was, but
Asian
thank you
thing.
for
That's a
finding it.
he's Joe thing. Okay.
I would just like to point out, Jesus hung out with hookers and
All
strippers
right,
and shit.
so we're
and
talking
everyone said
about
he was-
me eating dogs.
Shut up.
Oh, Abby's watching
Guys,
the podcast,
let me-
ladies and gentlemen.
Hi,
I have
Abby.
a
Welcome to the
serious
show.
problem. I have a serious problem. How come Jesus gets to hang out with like hookers and strippers, and he's helping out lost souls, but whenever I do it, I have to get my life on track? Like, come on, what the fuck is this shit?
Wait.
Well,
what?
Danny, he wasn't sexually harassing them.
Jesus was
I
not
paid
trying
them
to.
good money.
Oh my god. Okay.
God, we
Okay.
found another line.
Enough.
I don't condone
We
what you
found
said.
another line. Okay.
Matt Thomas does not condone that for future
enough.
job references.
Abby, can you like? Abby, can you? Whoever our PR person is right now, just spread the word about the podcast.
Oh yeah,
I like
Abby. Start spreading the word.
Yeah,
I
spread the
posted
spread
it
the
on
word,
my story.
Abigail.
Hopefully, people check it out.
Abigail.
I don't
Danny,
know
how
how
many
to feel
views
on,
do you
like,
get on your story?
interweb.
4.
About like
I don't know how to
100 a night.
Okay, that's not too bad.
What-
Okay, I'm
what,
going
Dominic?
through,
Oh, Bree was already watching it before I sent her a link. That's kind of cool.
Hey guys, can I say one
Yeah, it's
thing?
called those
Like what
Postmen.
I'm really excited for this weekend.
What?
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Dustin Poirier.
Let's make an MMA podcast halfway through the podcast because I wanted to talk about this as well.
No, I just want to talk about that one subject for.
Okay,
But
here's
we can move
here's
on to
here's
some
my
cool
problem.
stuff.
Here's the only thing I don't like about that fight. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, I love Dustin Poirier. You watch the UFC. I didn't know too much about him because I'm kind of a newer fan and I didn't know his name because he just came up. I feel like he's been on the scene for as long as
Since
anyone.
like 2016,
Doesn't he?
started
Doesn't
booming.
he? He has like some of the most fights without a title shot, like almost a record, right? Yeah,
He's been in the
he's
UFC
been
for
on the
7
scene
years.
forever. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, this
He's
is-
a strong
yeah.
fuck. But
Real veteran.
Yeah, great fighter. But I didn't know
Are you
who...
ever satisfied from those $15 hookers?
Cool, not the subject we're
okay,
talking
Danny.
about.
Literally talking about Dustin Poirier, and you start talking about $15 hookers. Okay,
Get out
Are
of
you-
here.
Are you ever satisfied from them?
Get out
I
of here.
can't say I've ever experienced that. But here's the thing, Dustin Poirier.
I am
he's-
never satisfied.
Shut the fuck up! I'll kick you from the Discord server. But
I made you.
fucking
What?
15 minutes in, and Rob's already power crazy. But
He already is. He's literally about to eat my feet.
But so Dustin Poirier is a dog, and I love watching him fight, and he's great. I don't him to Khabib because I feel like Khabib's not gonna get beat by anyone, and it's just it's gonna be sad watching him get like beat, and it's gonna kind of crush his hype. It might mess with his head.
Who,
It's
Dustin?
gonna mess with his record. It's gonna mess with his streaks. You know.
Dustin?
So yeah, and it's like I love
Okay.
him, but Khabib belongs in his own goddamn division.
Khabib's another animal. And if you guys don't understand who Khabib is, because I know some of the viewers right
YouTube
now are not.
don't click off this podcast yet. Do not click off our podcast.
Yeah, we need those views.
After the podcast is over, look up who he is and start watching him on YouTube.
So
I would just like to point out, Joe just Snapchatted me, and he's not taking part in this conversation.
No,
Which
because
is-
listen. The problem is I don't understand much about this stuff. I watch it, but I don't follow up on all of it. So
I'm
Can I just say-
also
I'm a
with Joe
sit
here.
in.
Okay. Last, I feel
I
like
also had to do my streak.
I got so
Mac,
much ass
so-
sweat right now. It's not.
okay.
I just said it's not funny. Stop laughing.
Real quick.
What's wrong with you people?
Before we move on, because like obviously this isn't an MMA podcast. Mac, I feel like I kind of hijacked your thing. What are your thoughts on?
my thoughts on the fight.
Yep.
To give a quick run back of Khabib, if you guys don't know who he is, UFC lightweight champion, dude from Russia. He wrestled bears. He's really good at wrestling.
Wait,
Beat Conor
like
McGregor.
legit bears? Like
Yeah, he wrestled
legit-
bears when he was
Yeah.
7.
Yes,
Is he
chained
Russian?
up
Yeah.
bears.
Is
He wrestled bears.
Russian?
Hold
Yes, he's Daganese.
He's from Dagestan.
Yeah, he's
What the
Daganese.
hell is Dagestan? I don't think that's a real country.
It's where the terrorists go, and then they like recruit young
We
kids,
crossed
right?
the line.
You mean Lebanon?
We crossed the line.
No,
okay.
it's actually.
First of all,
So I'm showing now. If you look at the live stream, here's a picture of Khabib.
let me check that live stream real quick.
No, it's fine. Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, so really great fighter. I think he's gonna smash Khabib or smash Poirier.
He
Just
smashes
completely
everyone.
pollywop him.
This
He's
is
gonna smash
the
him.
video I'm showing on the
Whoa,
podcast
whoa,
now.
whoa.
That's Khabib Nurmagomedov when he's 9 years old,
Hey guys, can I just say that
He's
we have
now-
9 viewers?
27-0. Yeah, we have
I got
10 right now.
Kennedy
Nice.
joined, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Holy
So
crap.
now that we actually have viewers, let's stop talking about nerdy things that only we care about.
All right.
Actually, not even all of us cared about it. It was like two of you.
It's
talking about
literally
it. The rest of us
me
just
and
did
Matt
not give
cared
a
about it.
fuck.
That was it.
I was just talking about my constant ass sweat. But
We don't-
Oh no. Oh no. I just realized that I forgot to turn the thing off, so now there's an infinite death loop. Dude, look at the live stream. This is Requiem.
Look at the
This is Requiem, bro. I still have it on screen record, and I'm viewing the live stream to see the stats on it and the live chat on
Oh
my
my
main
God, no.
monitor.
Okay, please turn that off.
This is Requiem. That's a joke only Dom will get. All right, back to
I do understand.
snap back
Guys,
to reality.
My toenails are getting really long. I find my
Okay,
nails-
Not
Danny,
in good
we have to
shape
start
right
the
now.
podcast actually, or we're gonna kick.
That's enough of that, Danny.
Okay, let's talk current events.
Sounds good.
Guys, I'm just saying. All right, with this stuff with Hong Kong, I'm gonna
Jesus
tell you how I
Christ,
feel about
You
it.
got so loud all of a sudden for no reason.
I'm gonna
Keep
tell you
talking.
how I feel about it. All right,
Yeah.
That's some good
So-
chapstick.
this already happened. Tiananmen Square, and like Hong Kong's literally a part of China. Britain
Right.
literally gave it to China, and they're just gradually integrating themselves into China. And by like 2042, that's like the final day. Like that's the year where they officially like fully become part of China, like underneath
So-
complete Chinese rule. So I'm like, bro, like if they like, I know they're trying to protest now because they're pissed about it, but it's gonna happen eventually. And when that day comes, like China ain't gonna give it up, for free. So they finna get shot out here,
They
People
are
really be
getting-
dying.
They
I
are
saw
dying.
one man.
It's happening,
He got shot, and they wouldn't treat his wounds. They handcuffed him, and then like he got shot. They handcuffed him, and he went 20 minutes before receiving care until the firefighters like forced
That's
the
horrible.
police to unhandcuff
Imagine
him so
getting
they could take
shot,
him.
laying there shot, and then someone handcuffing you.
Yeah, it's like he's.
God, it sounds like America and like the
I
50s
don't
and
know if that guy
60s.
survived. That's not just the 50s and 60s. I watched a video from like 2012 where that happened to a black guy, which I'm sure
Really?
that I'm sure
Why
that
did it just
I'm
That's
sure that has happened to white guys as well. But the video I
But
was
it's more-
watching
it's
was
more
trying to explain whatever a political
here's my
standpoint
thing.
that we shouldn't bring that up right now. But back to China.
I should have learned from Tiananmen Square with that homie getting ran over by the tank. Like, we know
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
happen.
he actually got ran over.
Unless, all right, shut up. Just listen. All right,
Can
we're
we-
not getting into the
Bro,
conspiracy.
I'm a history
We
buff.
know.
This is my thing.
I will pee on you right now. Okay. So
Line.
Anyways,
That's
so
not
we
a
know-
line.
We,
Mac-
we know. we know China ain't gonna give it up willingly. So why are they like getting so butthurt about it? And it's already gonna become a part of China.
Ken is mad that we're talking about China.
Why?
Okay,
Shut
okay.
She's a commie.
Kenna,
What are
honey.
we supposed to talk about?
Okay,
Oh, we lost a lot of viewers
listen.
during China.
Yeah, they don't like China. They don't
Like
like China.
All right.
Okay.
Who does?
Here's the thing. Let me explain. Right now, there's a ton of protests going on. I don't even know what it's about, but I know there's a ton of protests, and it's a borderline civil war at this point.
Yeah.
It's
so that,
China put in like a thing saying that like Hong
You're
Kong
so
has to
loud.
abide. They have to abide by Chinese rules, and if they don't, they can be sent to mainland China to be imprisoned.
Yeah.
So basically, Hong Kong
They're
is fighting
enforcing
for their
laws.
independence from the Republic of China, or whatever China calls itself.
Kind of, yeah.
We
Not a
fighting Chinese
republic.
law are part of China.
So basically,
so China's
they're
fighting China for China territory.
yeah. So Hong Kong, it's not part of the Chinese government, although it belongs to China, like the way Puerto Rico is with
It's
the
like Puerto
United
Rico.
States, right?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
imagine
It's like Puerto
Puerto
Rico,
Rico getting
Yeah.
really pissed for us like putting.
Don't
our laws
they?
on them.
Don't they get really mad about that? Also,
know.
the
I
fact
don't
that
think
Puerto
it's-
Ricans are affected by our laws, but like their votes don't count.
I think
It's
that's
weird
right.
because
so
we
dumb.
set up polls and they vote, but their votes do not count to the actual elections.
See, they
That's
can
the
apply for
freakiest
statehood.
part.
The thing is, they have not applied for statehood, and they
That's
It's
can't
because of the
have it.
taxes.
independent.
It's because they don't
It's
want to
'cause of
pay
the
all the
taxes.
taxes.
I understand that. But I'm saying, it's a state, you have statehood.
But no, they want independence, but we won't let them have independence.
Well, because we.
We're kind of.
I'm not gonna go into that.
I'm not gonna hug you, but I'm gonna hold your hand, and you're not
protecting
letting
them
go of
from
my hand.
themselves.
That's
As
basically
a
what it is.
Mexican,
We're
I
trying
have-
to.
as
Is
a
that the
but
best
Mexican,
option?
I have a
That's a
general-
political debate that I don't want to have on day one of the podcast.
Guys,
Right. At the
guys,
same time,
guys,
we should
guys,
let them do
guys.
their own thing. I'm going to end with
Listen, as a Mexican, I
Oh my
have
God.
my entire race of people has a general disposition towards Puerto Ricans. So if we really want to go into this, we might lose.
Danny just starts
It's
screaming some
wild
crazy
race.
slurs. You just see Danny, and he's like, "Fuck the Puerto Ricans,
Okay,
man!
that. People are directing.
Fuck 'em all!"
Okay, guys, we got to stop talking about China because people are not liking this.
Why don't people like China, dude? It's
I don't
what's
know,
going
someone-
on in the
someone-
world.
Someone messaged me to stop talking about China.
This is
So,
news. This is Infowars TV.
Okay, I got something. Kevin
Alright.
Hart and his crash. What's your
What's
view
what
on
the fuck's going on with that? Because
Yeah, wait, what happened there?
okay, I
Kevin Hart
heard.
just fucking got in a crash.
So okay, I'm gonna say everything I've
Yeah.
heard. Is that he wasn't actually driving? Someone else was driving. It happened
Oh, it's a Paul
near.
Walker
It
situation.
happened near his house.
Oh, too soon.
And I've
too
heard people
For Paul
say,
Walker?
Yes,
yeah,
too
he's been gone for a while, buddy. But
Too
um,
soon. Too soon.
but I also heard that I've heard things as far from Kevin Hart needs like back surgery or he might be paralyzed to
Joe,
Okay,
why are
he
you
sprained
texting
it.
into the group chat? You're
I
Literally-
I didn't want to ask and sound like a
to
dumbass.
he sprained it and is fine. I've heard both sides.
I
He
also heard this.
needs
I've heard
surgery or
shit
could get
from,
paralyzed or he
I've
sprained it
heard,
could
like-
be fine. And I also
to bring
saw
back in.
I
To
heard
bring back in the viewers, I got a question for everyone.
hold on, let me Kevin Hart posted a video of him jumping into his pool on Instagram. So I don't think he's too badly hurt.
Why do you follow Kevin Hart on Instagram?
I
Why do you
don't.
not?
I've heard about this while researching the incident.
All right, are we ready for question time to bring back in our viewers?
Yeah,
Sure.
can we just start asking each other weird ass hypothetical questions?
Eating ass and the girl fart.
Okay.
What would you do?
Alrighty then.
Oh my god. Oh,
That's
not.
a line.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your
Not
captain
a lie.
speaking.
That's a lie.
We've taken an
It's
taken
a
an unexpected
serious
turn.
question. How would you react to that? Like,
Never put yourself in that situation.
First of
No,
all,
no,
first of all,
never getting it.
Right. If it was a life or death situation, like you had to eat her ass.
well, if it's life or
God.
death, then I'm not gonna react to the fart.
I'm eating it like some cheesecake, bro. If it's life or
I
death.
mean, but listen. If she farts in her mouth,
I was laughing so hard that I slammed the back of my head against my wall.
Wait, no, I saw that.
Yeah, just
Also,
to get
Kenneth
a
says we're
fart in
gonna die.
listen,
Hey,
I
bro,
went-
that ass is
we
gonna
have
look like
half
some,
the viewers
some
we had at
dog,
one
not
point.
gonna
We
lie.
literally had 12 viewers at
It's
one
because we
point.
started talking about China.
It's fucking China. God damn it, ruining everything.
I know.
it's super boring.
We aren't that entertaining. Someone else just left.
Bro, they're doing it right now to spite us.
They're just pissed. They're like, I'm gonna watch it back because I'm interested. But these motherfuckers are talking about China.
Hey, Bree Ralph posted us on her story without leaving a link. Thanks.
No link? What a cap,
No link,
bro.
just Rob.
She's a
Great.
cap.
Bree, I
Rob.
appreciate that.
I'm
Thanks,
mad.
We appreciate all the love and support going on out here.
Also,
guys.
Without leaving a link.
Also, make sure you add my boys on the. Is it over? How do I make it? So if that's me, then I got a point here. So I use that one because that's it. It's big brain
Hey,
time.
By the way,
Make
don't
sure
add
you-
me, I don't want you guys.
make sure
hey, we
you-
got 2 more viewers.
Make sure you add my boys on social media and go to our SoundCloud because our in-house rapper, our boy Danny, also known as Hispanic Romantic, aka Dairy Cow,
And
aka LBJ.
LBJ, aka Young Lou.
Our in-house rapper has made a few pretty good tracks on our SoundCloud, so do check those out.
Okay, I got a question to you guys. I got a serious
Dominic?
question.
I had a serious question
no,
too,
no,
but y'all just
Danny, you're gonna like this question. You're gonna like this question. How do y'all feel about love in high school?
I
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know how I feel about
let
love
me-
straight up.
I don't think it's real.
Let me be honest. I think you can definitely have love in high school. But here's my one thing. I know this is going to sound super Christian-y of me, but I definitely think you should wait until sex after marriage because, like, for me, my situation, we're, like, really emotionally attached, you know, to this girl I was dating, Olivia Sisler. Y'all know her.
Oh, okay. I
I've
think
never
name
met her
dropping
in
like
my
that might actually get us in trouble. No names, especially not full names.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
When
Scratch
we're
that.
Just kidding. That was,
Anyways,
that was
this
alias.
girl- we'll-
Don't actually
that's
look
it.
her
That's
up.
it.
Yeah,
That was an
alias.
alias. I'm just saying that for in the future because someone else might not.
Anyways,
They might not
Oh,
use
we're
an
on a
alien.
great track here.
we dated for like over a year, and you know we was having sexual intercourse and stuff like that. And for the last 4 months of the relationship,
Sectional intercourse.
Sectional intercourse.
anyways, and for the last 4 months of the relationship, she cheated on me, and then she like broke up with me for the dude, and so it was really sad. And I was like, man, I really wish I would have waited for sexual intercourse until after the marriage,
Honestly, yes, I agree with you there.
I understand that.
because
I
then when
agree
you
with
get
that.
like cheated on and broken up with, then like if you haven't had sex with them, you're not you're not at that level of emotional attachment, so
You're
like
not at
it's
that
not going to
bond.
be so it's not going to be as bad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a heartless.
but
Danny.
you can definitely you can probably I don't know. It all depends on the people. It's possible. Probably it's
Yeah.
not likely. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
by the
count
way,
on it.
guys, the C is not supposed to be there on the SoundCloud. It's on purpose. Don't worry.
The
Yeah,
the
I
H.
had a user message. I had a fan message me.
A
about
fan
that.
message you. Is it supposed to say church? No, it's Curch.
It's Curch. It's
We
Yeah,
spelled it
it's
right.
Hughes is a big
Don't,
dummy.
don't worry. I had to rewrite this 1,000 times. Our boy Ethan, who you'll probably see on the next podcast, he was writing it.
Probably sometime this weekend.
Yeah, he was
Shout
writing.
out
See
Big
if it on
Chungus.
it now.
He was writing
Shout out
down.
Big Chungus.
Yeah, Big Chungus, the real life Big Chungus, Ethan Hughes. He was writing down church group
Rest in peace.
because that's what we used to call our. What do you mean, rest in peace? He's still
Because
alive.
he's not here. He's not in
Oh,
the fellowship hall.
okay, okay, guy.
Everybody now
He's
thinks
at this
Ethan's
strip club
fucking
across the
dead.
street.
Yeah, Ethan actually died.
Yeah, that's
But
it. Rip Ethan
no,
Hughes.
no, he'll be on.
I'm
He'll be
definitely
on
taking his room.
probably the next
I
podcast.
will take a shit on his bathroom.
But I don't even remember what I was saying. He was writing it down and he forgot the H and he was using permanent marker, so he didn't have any space to go back. So we decided the new name was Curch Group.
Thank you, Kenna, for the shout out. We appreciate it.
They're
Yeah,
shouting
thank
us
you, we
out. What a
appreciate
bunch of
Yep.
cuties.
Thank you, Kenna.
What a bunch
I
of
like
cuties.
to think. I like to think I'm a funny person. Do you guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
No.
Let's tell dad jokes.
No,
Yeah.
Let's go back to the
I
question.
can't. I don't have any off the top of my head.
All right, guys. What do you call a tiny cracker?
Oh Lord.
Me.
A
A
crumb.
midget.
Saltini. No.
Saltini? Hey,
I
hey.
was definitely gonna say
Danny,
white
Danny,
midget.
you've heard my short
What?
Mexican joke, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna tell it. Danny's Mexican, so I
don't
get the
approve.
pass. It's not
We're
actually.
definitely crossing a line here.
Yeah, I don't think we should cross this line.
I'm gonna cross the line. I'm
No,
holding
no,
the
no,
mic.
No.
Dude, I'll cross the line and I'll get in trouble. And if they make me quit the podcast, I quit the podcast. Okay.
Who's they?
Rob,
I don't know. The
literally uses
government,
podcast.
Illuminati. I am the podcast. Okay.
Rob, I'm literally
yes.
going to put a witch's like curse on you if you fucking cross.
Guys, Ken has been commenting a lot. And it's
Yep.
concerning.
We're not gonna read that.
Alrighty then.
But yeah.
I
Anyone,
can't read the comments.
anyone watching the podcast could look at the live chat right now and notice that Kenna has been talking to herself for 12 messages straight about nonsense that cannot be repeated on this podcast.
Or we'll get banned.
It's just
/ban at player Kenna.
watching this with no context. Also, for those of you who don't know us in real life, if you found this podcast or you mutual friends, however, I don't know. I'm just putting this out there in case. It's probably everyone watching this has probably been in my room, maybe even today. But
Yeah, that was me.
yeah,
That was me.
and Abby, but
We don't know if she's still here.
yeah, and Ethan. I don't know if he's watching, but
He's not. He's cleaning his room.
we
He's
know
on
this
FaceTime.
Kenna girl in real life.
Yes.
Ethan should listen to the podcast while he cleans his room.
Yes.
My phone's on 10%.
Yes.
This
Oh
might turn into a
my
problem.
god.
God. Plug your phone in, Big Mac.
Big Mac.
No, wait, I have wire. We're good.
So, what do we want to do? Dad jokes or questions?
Question.
I like questions.
Let's take viewer questions.
How about this? We don't have enough viewers. I am googling would you rather, and we're gonna play would you rather.
Fine.
Okay.
So how do
Or-
I add a link to a Snapchat?
Okay. Would you rather? Okay, that's a horrible question. Hold on. Would you rather deep thinkers? 10 impossibly thought-provoking would you rather questions. This is on odyssey.com, just so like I give them credit. Oh, they're gonna
Check,
make
check.
me turn off my hello?
Check.
It's really bad.
Oh, it's really bad?
It's pretty
It sounds. I mean, it's not too bad.
It's
You sound
definitely-
like halfway down
it's
the
definitely a
dark hole.
worse. Okay, ready guys?
Check.
Would you rather only be able to see 10 minutes into your own future anytime you want, or be able to see anyone's entire future, but not your own, 10 times throughout your life?
Do 10 minutes only because if I'm trying to get with the girl, I want to be like, I want to look into like into 10 minutes in the future. If I ask her, out, see what she says.
10 minutes, yeah, definitely 10 minutes.
Yeah, I would, take the 10 minutes of my own life.
I'd do
Anytime
other
I want.
people's.
If I have sex with this pigeon right now, I can look 10 minutes into the future to see if I'll get arrested immediately. And if I don't,
Okay.
then it's an absolute win.
And we're done with pigeons.
Or well, I would do other people.
No more pigeon talk.
Okay, let's talk. Joe, why would you
let's
choose
hear
other
about
people?
Joe. Yeah. Why would you do it?
See, well, there's a lot of things that I want to know about other people's lives. That might sound creepy, but
Oh, I get it.
No, I understand what you
That
mean.
just made it sound even
It's
worse.
it's really creepy
But,
to
like-
say that you want to spy on other people's lives, but
No,
I
no, no, no,
I
not like
understand.
spy.
It's even
Like,
wor-
I would-
What are you?
I
the
would do it
government
all-
doing it for the good of the people.
What are you, the
See,
NSA?
no, I would do
Facebook,
it
what the hell?
mainly on my family and select church group members.
So wait, question
Select.
about
Okay,
like
that's
Joe. You
I
get
have no
there's
future,
10
so-
people. You get 10 people you can do it to. Who are you
Okay,
gonna
so
do
I
it
have
to?
my 5 family members.
You have 5.
That was fast.
Yeah,
There's one hand gone. Other hand. Who's the
Um,
other 5
alright.
you'd use it on?
I would do Rob.
Can I give you $12 and a high five to do me because I'm genuinely interested in my future?
Ethan,
Wow.
Danny.
Hey. Okay, that makes sense.
What about Rob?
You have
I feel like-
he
I feel
he
like I'd
opened
put
with me on the non-family
Back
members.
Okay, Joe. I feel.
Facts.
I'm thinking.
You have 2 more
Abby.
people.
I would
No,
say
I have
Abby.
one.
Do Abby.
Don't
I
again.
already said that.
Again, what's with the name dropping? Again,
Hey,
what?
you said-
what's
You
with the
said
name
no
dropping?
first and you said
I
no
mean,
first and last
Gabby.
names.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay, but we could just say Joe's girlfriend.
Okay,
Or
okay.
you
Abby
already
is
said
my
her name
girlfriend.
earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
I already
Really?
said her name.
Is she that ashamed to
Whatever.
be
Rob
her-
said it earlier
his
anyway.
girlfriend?
I did not. I specifically did
Name
not
drop.
use the name.
Hold on. You have become the very thing you have sought to destroy.
Dude, the only name I have name dropped, I've name dropped Ethan and Bailey, who are members
How
of the
dare you.
fucking
Guess what?
podcast.
I'm
Okay,
name
look.
dropping you right now.
They
guys.
name dropped
He's Rob.
themselves.
Okay.
Name drop, bitch.
Okay. Relax. Listen. So my 5 family members, right?
Yep.
And then I said Rob, Ethan, Danny, Abby, my girlfriend. I'm not
Yeah.
name dropping. I'm not.
How
Whatever.
come Joe
Whatever,
gets-
whatever.
How come Joe gets to name drop his girlfriend, but when I do it, everyone hates
Okay, fine.
And so I have
fine.
one more
Yeah, one more.
I would like to know what the McDonald's clown is doing.
here. All right.
What is Ronald McDonald up to right now?
Dom is head. Mac is tails. Hey
I like
Google.
how
flip a
Bailey was
coin.
just not included on this.
I just want to show you, Joe. I definitely hang
So
out.
I
with
do
you.
Mac.
Damn.
No, Danny, you
Always
were
do
you were
Mac.
number. Yeah, you were after Ethan.
Yeah, you were before.
Yeah,
Abby,
Danny
too.
was already on the list.
I know. I
Danny-
was talking about Bailey.
Danny, I was the first non-family member.
Bailey was just.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, but why,
yeah, it
Joe?
would be them.
You would just want to know about them?
Yeah. Mainly family, but
Would
since
you
I have
like?
5 more,
You
it'd
can
be
see their
guys.
future, so would like you try to warn them? Like if you saw that like your brother ends up being like a drug addict, would you try to be like, don't do drugs, stay in school? Like, would you
No,
try
you'd
to
be
help him, or would you just be an observer?
Try to help
He
him.
would ask.
You
for
try to
them.
help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd give him.
Would you ever?
Joe, I'm
would
not
you ever
gonna lie, you're a
worry,
better person than me.
Joe? Would
What?
you?
No one heard that.
Would you ever worry that you'd like have too much control over other people's lives if you were
This
doing
is
that?
getting really deep over like a would you rather question.
That's the point.
The perfect thing.
Would you? Okay,
Uh,
because obviously the elephant in the room is at that point you have a lot of control. You are like subliminally influencing people because you know what their future is going to be, and you're trying to change it.
Who says I'm not doing that already?
So, but I'm saying,
Ooh,
if you,
it's real talk time, bro.
I don't know.
What?
I just
But
feel like,
no,
but
no,
that-
I hear
that-
what you're saying.
I feel like that gives you a lot of power. And so, is it okay to
I
have that
wouldn't-
much power because you're in the moral right because you're helping?
Okay, so I think that I would. You know, it comes down to the what if situation. Like, what if they become successful and I try to get on their good
What if-
side just to take advantage of it? But
That's what I was
you
using
know.
power for.
Wait.
Yo,
Well, what
when I
about
become
this?
a
What about
famous
this?
country music singer.
All right.
Maybe,
What if you
maybe
look
Joe
into
wanna
their
be nice to me.
future? Max, shut up. What if you look into their future and you actually find them like beating you to death with a pigeon? Like, how would you
Yeah,
react?
Danny.
well, I'd be out of there. I'd be gone.
But I'm not gonna lie,
Joe,
Joe. I
you
totally
gotta kill
would
them
use it
first.
to,
Okay,
like,
just saying. How
It's a dog
OP
eat dog world out here.
How OP of a fighter could I be if I could see 10 minutes into anyone's future?
Oh my gosh.
wait,
how-
no, no,
I know
actually,
exactly
Mac-
what they're gonna
Fights.
do.
You can only use the 10 biggest fights.
No,
Alright,
no,
here,
no,
wait,
no.
Hold up.
The-
Hold
the
up.
10
Everybody,
one-
wait. Time out. Put your phones on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, no, the buzzing's
It's
Yeah, like,
pretty
whose
annoying.
phone is that? Mine's in my hand, so it doesn't buzz. But like,
Mine's
whose phone
not
is that?
buzzing.
Yeah, mine's not buzzing.
Danny.
Dan?
Are you hearing buzzes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
But
But wait,
it says
Rob,
this
question,
question reads, but you could see 10 minutes into your own future whenever you want. So I'd be able to like watch myself get like hit with a combo, and then in real life I'd slip and rip, and it'd be
No, but-
insane.
Or
Question then, Rob.
Randy
Do you
Orton
see every-
RKO's you.
Do you see every 10, like, do you see 10 minutes in the future, like,
Yeah.
10 minutes you see what happens, or do you see every second that happens within that 10 seconds, like, that 10 minutes?
Oh, so is it? Do you watch
no,
a
because
10
then
minute
the
movie,
10 the
or
10
do you
minutes
just?
would be up.
No, yeah.
You're
What?
seeing, like, a
Dan?
beforehand kind of deal.
I feel like you watch a movie.
Alright,
It doesn't
imagine you're just,
time
like,
skip
sitting
10
on the
minutes.
bus.
I feel like you.
You're sitting on the bus and little homie over here goes into like epileptic shock, looking 10 minutes into the future for the next 10 minutes. Like, what the hell?
No, yeah, no. It's
Like,
I
I'd legit
feel
start
like
throwing hands.
you'd,
some,
like,
some dude over here is possessed
time-
by Satan.
time would
So is it,
pause.
like fast traveling?
Time would pause, and you would watch
Yeah.
a 10-minute movie of the next 10 minutes of your life.
Does that mean I can just choose to
So,
pause time and not look at the 10 minutes?
isn't
and then
that-
I can just do weird shit?
Isn't that how Diavolo's
No,
stand
that's not
ability
how it
works?
Kinda.
Except he can see 10 seconds into the future,
Okay,
then
but you
act out the
don't
10
know what
seconds.
stands are.
They
And
don't know
then-
what Joe does.
Then
Joe
that's
does.
why I'm fucking explaining it, you diptard.
Whoa.
But his
Wow.
stand ability,
Whoa.
okay, shut up. But his whole thing is he can see 10 seconds into the future.
Whoa.
He can predict 10 seconds into the future. He can see the future. Then he can act it out. And he's not getting hurt because he knows what's going to happen, so he can evade attacks
My
and
ear
counter.
hurts.
And then those 10 seconds are erased from everyone else's memory.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually
Right.
terrifying. So Joe chose see other people's futures so he could try to help them.
All right, next question.
The rest of us chose our own future. Okay.
No,
What did you choose, Dom?
I chose Joe. I chose like Joe, but like he was like, I'm not gonna use it to like watch people become successful and like try to get close to them. I totally would do that. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody at school that
Jesus.
seemed like they were like smart and all that, gonna become somebody, I'd pick them. And then
But
like
you only get to use it 10 times, so you have 10 chances to find someone smart.
that's not hard. I'm in STEM.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't mean
viewer
anything.
We
would
got a
like to ask
cool
a
smart
question.
guy over here. I'm sorry, dude.
These people are trying to be
Okay.
engineers. I just watched.
We got the next
Bill.
All right. Next question.
Viewer, go ahead and ask a question.
You're literally in the same
Guys,
class.
Next-
as
viewer
them.
would
Become
like
the
to
next
ask a
engineer.
question. I say let them
Oh
ask a
yeah,
question.
Charlie wants. That's my brother.
Name drop.
Name drop.
It's my brother.
Wow.
He's commenting on the
Go ahead.
stream. You can see his name. All right, Chuck the Human YT, who I've never met before in my life. What's your question? He's also.
Wait, what buzzing?
Oh.
The phone. That's why it's a 3
Oh,
out of 10
yeah.
podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I
Mine
saw
isn't-
that. So I
mine
texted
isn't
him. I thought he meant there was like static, like white noise in the background. And so I texted him. I'm like, "How do I stop
That
that?"
might be
And
my
he's
mic
like, "I
rubbing
just meant the
against my
phone.
pillow.
It's fine."
Was the question really?
I don't think he actually has a question.
So okay,
Well,
next question.
now
Next
I'm a
question. Would you rather the entire world thinks you're a horrible person but your family's proud of you, or the entire world thinks highly of you but your family thinks you're a horrible person?
I would
I
choose
would-
the second one because my family already thinks I'm a horrible person, so I don't really got that much to lose.
Does family
I'm
include
pretty much his
blood
family.
brothers?
He is a horrible person.
Yeah,
Huh?
hey,
Well,
hold on.
the worst part about this is I think the world views me as a horrible person already, and my family views me as a horrible person. No one really looks at me as like a good guy, you know.
I think
So
you're a good guy.
I'll take the whole world because I don't see my
yeah.
family a lot. In all honesty, I think it's Curch group. It's you 7 think I'm a good guy, and it stops there. Okay, but do you guys think I'm morally good? Like
Morally good?
ethically? Am I ethically
Neutral,
good?
chaotic.
I'll agree with neutral chaotic.
Chaotic and neutral.
Yeah, I will. I
Chaotic
will.
neutral.
I do
Chaotic neutral.
what I want however I want. Is that the
Yeah,
chaotic neutral?
Yeah, that's your thing.
you can be good when you want to.
Yeah.
You
But
don't.
not
You just aren't
Oh.
at all.
I'm over here on like lawful good.
We're getting-
and yeah.
Can everyone look at what this Chuck the Human character commented as his question? We can't read that out loud.
What?
We cannot read that out
What's
loud.
the- Well, I pull up YouTube on my phone, and then y'all will be like,
Yeah. Chuck the Human
Uh,
YT, I'm going to agree that would be OP. So,
That's
hold on. I know Dom and Danny. Would you guys rather whose opinion do you value more, your family's or the rest of the world?
I'm not gonna lie.
family.
I know.
My family.
I'm
not
predicting Mac and Joe prefer to like please their family.
Whoa,
Yep.
whoa. That Chuck the Human question is.
Definitely sus, by the way.
Yeah.
Whoa. Some of these questions are.
My phone sent me a notification to go to bed.
We're not doing that
lame.
here.
You're lame.
So not gonna lie, I picked the world.
Yeah.
You picked the
Yeah,
world?
so would I.
Yeah.
I picked family. 'Cause
Danny?
I count you guys as my family.
I think
I
that's
already
equal.
answered.
Would you say, Dan?
I already answered. So I would pick the world to see me as a good person because my family already hates me. And there's not much that I can do, like, after that because of all the shit that's happened. And, yeah. I would say my family I'm really close with is, like, my brother. And, like,
Okay, Danny.
the relationship that I have, you're not, like, I'm talking biological flesh and blood family.
Next time you call me your brother, I'll see.
Oh my god, you're baby raging. My
Hey, did we do
biological my biological family, like, I'm not, like, my older sister, we, like, don't have a relationship at all. Like, half the times I don't even claim her as a sister because we just have a really bad relationship. My relationship with my dad is really bad, and, like, you know, I haven't really seen him in, like, a super long time. And, like, yeah, so we're getting pretty deep here, guys, and this is the Curch
can we
podcast.
Welcome to Preaching to the Choir.
Yeah, preaching to the choir.
So realistically, how many people here probably have mental diseases they just won't talk about?
All of
Oh,
us,
I
and we
definitely
will
got
talk
anger
about them.
issues.
I will totally talk about him. I've been struggling with depression since 6th grade. I've been
Oh,
are we getting into
All right,
bunch of different
let's
medications.
stop because
Keep your problems inside.
I don't care.
No, that's
How
not what my
about-
therapist
guys.
told me to do, Mac.
No, we'll talk about our issues. Let's just not do it on the podcast because we'll look like a bunch of 14-year-old girls like talking about our depression, trying to get attention. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that after.
The only therapist I need is
Let's not-
God.
Let's not keep
Just
that.
putting that
Let's
out
not put that on the podcast. Would you rather have
Dana,
true
are you
love?
Jewish?
Dude, I'm reading the next question, Mac. We're moving the podcast along, and Mac's like, "Are you Jewish?
All right, next
Are
question.
you Jewish?" Okay. Everyone wants me. I'm getting texts telling me to answer the Chuck the Human question. I'm not gonna. I'll say it's OP, but I'm not gonna read the question out loud.
Wow. Sus.
Would
Wait,
you?
okay, can I read the question and then if
No.
I get kicked off, I get kicked off?
What?
No.
No. We
It
still have, like,
bans the
400
channel, you
episodes.
idiot.
But like, if you
Yes.
kick me off and then restart it,
I'm sure that the CEO of YouTube is gonna have a sit-down talk with us about how that works.
Instead of us going to fight the CEO of racism, it's actually us going to fight the CEO of YouTube.
That sounds like we encourage.
Isn't it a woman?
Okay, let's fight the CEO of racism first, and then fight the CEO of YouTube, and then
I
we'll
like
take
the
on
CEO of
we'll take
YouTube
on
one. That's a
Nestle.
hate
We'll take
crime.
on Nestle, and while we have this momentum,
Guys,
we'll raid Area 51.
Who
I
needs
think,
who needs an Area 51 raid when we could just raid YouTube?
Let's
Hold
just
up,
fight
boys.
YouTube.
The human question, the most recent one, can't be answered either. So
Can I ask another one?
This
yeah,
this Chuck the Human character, whoever the hell that is, just said they. I don't want to assume his gender. Their gender.
they said that.
This Chuck the Human character, they asked us to talk
No,
about
thank
murdering homeless people or feeding them. What's the pros and cons? And then they included
Murdering them or
their
feeding
own opinion that murdering them would be better.
so okay.
Okay,
me and
how
Marcus had
much?
full conversation with this.
Okay,
So
Dom.
I got disconnected there for a second.
Dom,
Can
do you want to
hear me?
take it away or should I do this one?
I'll take it away. So I think I'm not gonna lie, we should kill them. I think we should make gladiatorial combat. You know, we pay them to fight. You know,
no.
they get money. They can buy
Oh, no.
houses, food, shit like that. Not become homeless.
No.
If
You
they
know-
die, we don't have to deal with them.
Okay,
The bad and selfish part about me wants to say yes, but the good Christian boy part of me wants to say no. That's a horrible idea, and you should
Jesus
definitely
wouldn't do
stop
this.
talking. Yes, you know what we should do? We should help them out. You know, I think I like
We should
that.
definitely.
We are
help them out.
helping them out. Either they're going to
No,
see
no, no,
God,
no,
or
no,
they're
no, no,
going
no,
to
no,
have
no,
a
no.
better
I'm
life.
cutting it off. No.
all I'm
Close
gonna
the plug.
say is this: cannibalism would solve world hunger and overpopulation.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
hold up.
Facts.
hold up.
Big
facts.
Listen,
True.
listen to this. There
It's
was
going
a robot that was designed for like war and stuff, and its
Warbot.
fuel was
Human bodies. We've all heard
Biofluids.
about this, buddy.
oh well.
Can we
If we're
just
talking
talk
about war things, can we
Oh, I
talk
didn't
about
hear
the
about
gay
that.
Do we
bombs?
want to go back to questions? Do we want to not talk
Wait.
about like fucking crazy shit that's gonna get us banned?
I would just
Wait,
like to
yeah,
really
we have-
appreciate-
Can we
Scaring
get back?
me.
Can we just
We
talk about
have
the gay bomb?
Okay, hold on, pause.
Actual bomb they would drop and make people gay, supposedly.
Actually,
We
that's
have.
a big
Why do
Yeah,
we
that's a
have
real
more
fucking
viewers?
Whoa.
Why do we
that
have
was a good
more
thing.
viewers when we're talking about eating homeless people and making them fight in gladiatorial combat? We were
Because
talking about
That's fun.
Okay.
Who
we were
cares
talking
China?
about real
Official
world
statement,
problems
Act
like
Office does not
the
support-
Chinese protests in Hong Kong. We were talking about like actual civil wars in the UFC stuff that's actually happening in real life. and
Back
like
to
people
masseuse
left.
on
We went
support.
from 12 to 4 viewers in like as soon as we mentioned the Hong Kong thing.
Who is
And now
who
we're
is
talking about
making-
eating
they're
homeless
making me
people,
mad.
and we're getting back up to like 10 viewers.
No, we're not. We're not condoning it.
We're not condoning it. We're just talking about it, Mac. You
Yeah,
can
come on, stop
you
baby
can
raging.
say words without thinking that that's the ultimate truth and the only way to go.
So,
Libtard.
Baby rage.
All
So
right.
Can we
guys-
just appreciate Abby's name drop in the comments? I really
Where?
appreciated that. It's like,
Oh.
what's wrong with being 14?
Oh no.
Hey,
My
Abby.
family's gonna bitch at me. That was such a good name drop.
Okay, Rob.
Who's
Back to
coming
the
back?
back to the questions.
Okay.
Yes, back to the questions.
I'm trying to
It's
think of
question
any
time.
good ones.
It's pizza time. I liked my question from earlier.
What was? I don't. Wait, hold on.
If you're eating ass and she farts in your mouth.
No, no.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
penguin meat sandwiches at McDonald's.
I'd be a fan of that.
Is that something?
Honestly,
That was,
I might be
that
a
was Chuck the
vegetarian.
Human's question.
That is a-
That's a Chuck the Human question. Okay,
Yeah.
Chuck the Human will be a guest star on this podcast as soon as this character is in town.
Or we
Alright,
can just
guys,
add him right now.
Yeah, or we
Can
can
we-
add
Here's the
him
thing.
to the-
Can we add Chuck the
Penguin
Human to
means-
this?
Hey, let
Penguin
me
meat
call him. Let me
sandwiches.
call him.
No,
I'll
I'm
be right
gonna
back.
I'm gonna send a Discord link to this Chuck the Human character.
Guys,
You
here's
know
my
what? You know what's gonna be really funny when this Chuck the Human character is funnier than all of us, and no one cares about our podcast anymore, and they just
I would
go
be-
watch his
Okay,
YouTube
don't
videos.
add him.
I would be
He's
so
too good.
Just
No,
don't.
add him. It'll give us content.
What do you
Guys,
What do you mean?
here's
here?
my
Have
thing on
fun,
penguin
have
meat
fun.
sandwiches. Listen up, listen up. I'm a vegetarian, but I would totally eat a penguin meat sandwich.
I
Yeah,
want to
Dan,
see
you're
what
not
it
a real
tastes like,
vegetarian.
honestly. Like, I've had alligator, I've had duck, all sorts of different meat.
All right,
but, like,
settle
I've
down,
never had
Crocodile
penguin.
Dundee. Hold on. Are you from the Australian outback or
Gators-
something?
no,
I've
Gators-
What are
never
you,
had
Jack
crocodile.
Hanna?
Question.
It tastes like
This
chicken.
is a serious question to you.
It does
Huh.
taste
I'm
like
not trying to be racist or anything. Have you
Have I
actually
eaten
chicken. Oh my
dog?
God,
dog?
no.
I listen. This is a story. I have never eaten dog.
I love
but
this
my
story.
mom-
I've heard the story.
So she was at a wedding with her mother, and not marrying her mom, but they were
no one
visiting.
assumed that.
Right? I don't know. One of you fuckers. do. But she was there, and my mom was like making her eat the food because it's impolite from where she's from. She's from Indonesia. It's in Asia.
Yeah, the
And,
wedding was in Indonesia, Southeast Asia.
So
I'll
it
pull it
was-
up on a map.
To not eat at the wedding. So she was eating the food, and come to find out, the meat that was in the main dish was dog. So she's had dog.
That lag was.
Yeah, he cut in and out a lot, but basically,
tastes like
she
chicken.
ate the food to be respectful, and then after the wedding, her mother, which would be Joe's grandma, was like,
How
you
do
know
you
that
think
that
you
was dog in the chili.
That was
Hey
dog.
Joe,
This is our
Yeah.
first guest. Chuck
So this Chuck the Human character has appeared. Introduce
Oh, wow.
yourself, please.
Chuck the
What is your gender? Where are you from? Like, what's your set? What are you claiming?
I like where this is going.
We should have
we're gonna
kept
get
this
banned.
creature in the comments section.
Plot twist: the Area 51 raid went on early and Chuck the Human escapes.
Plot twist.
Yeah, I got the Gunga Ginga guy. I found him using block C.
So
Wait, Chuck the Human, who are?
I'm I can't disclose this.
All right. I have a more important question. Who, like, where did you find the stream on though?
Don't just die.
On what?
Nothing.
what?
How did you find the stream?
I was just chilling on YouTube, and it was in my recommended.
Oh,
We're getting in people's recommended.
well,
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope.
Chuck the Human may or may not have been subscribed to me.
All right, Danny, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, please.
Penguin meat.
Penguin meat.
Penguin
Penguin
meat.
meat.
Penguin meat.
Penguin meat.
Penguin
Penguin
meat.
Penguin
Wait,
meat.
Before
Penguin
we
meat.
Penguin meat.
Hey, shut the hell up.
Penguin
Someone asked me a
meat.
question. They want to know if you've ever had a dog.
Have I ever had a dog?
He has
Yes,
a dog.
He has a
Hey,
dog.
his dog.
It's
I have
the
a dog.
size
It's
of him.
adorable.
Do we have? I want to upload to our YouTube channel the videos of this man putting Ethan's dogs in a microwave.
Oh.
We'll never get a job.
What?
He'll never
Please
get a
do
job.
not do that.
We're gonna censor his face.
No, it never went
Right.
on.
You can't
So,
actually
literally-
prove it was him.
literally
We'll
the
cut the
title
video
is-
off
The title
before
is-
Joe puts dog in microwave.
We
title
don't-
is
are we really
Joe
church
puts
people anymore?
dog
But we
in
blur his
microwave,
face.
bro. Like, yeah, it's not.
Well,
Joe.
it's out now. They know it's all
You're
me.
still name dropping.
There's no actual
Name
proof.
dropping.
There's no actual
was,
proof
name
that you
dropping.
did it.
Rhodes.
God
How
damn
come-
it.
Can I name drop Joe Rogan?
Hey, everyone, we're gonna analyze this image I just sent to the Discord. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hold
Work
on.
off.
I mean,
Describe the foreground.
Can I?
So
I'm
okay,
actually
okay.
I still have a phobia of snakes. So
To the
this is
stream.
actually that's not a snake. That's chains. Do you want me to put this on the stream?
That's Jar Jar
No,
Binks.
we'll
Shut-
get
No.
banned.
Let's all go down and
Chuck, we
explain
can
what we think
analyze it.
is,
Let's
and
try
then
to
we'll-
explain-
You will not. You will not get banned.
Hey,
for that.
hey.
You can't-
Okay, let's go down the list in our Discord, and we'll go. Everyone will try to describe the image. The viewers will try to guess what we're talking about, and then we'll show the image. Okay.
Okay, Joe, you're
Okay.
first.
Joe, just describe it.
All right. Wait. So I can just anything.
Just try to
Alright.
describe that picture.
Fully, or should I just give one part?
Try to. Do you want to do one part apiece?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Okay.
one part apiece.
Pink skirt.
Okay, good job, Joe. Captive.
Jar Jar motherfucking Binks.
Yeah, it's a captive.
Oh, I'm gonna say chained.
That's like the same thing.
Shut the fuck up, man.
All right. Wait. Hold
No.
up. Somebody's probably
I
thinking
thought-
about a BDSM of Jar Jar Binks in a tight pink skirt.
Alright.
Is that not what this is?
Don't forget about the
Dom's your
kitten
turn.
part.
Oh yeah. So Dom's is kitten. Mine is. I'm just
Kitten?
gonna say it one time.
Where?
Did you read her
Anime-
shirt?
Listen. Listen.
Oh,
It's my turn. It's my turn to say something, you fucks. Anime big titty cat girls.
oh my God! You had
Not-
to say it once.
Not at all. Before we reveal the image, do we want
That's
to
all I have to say.
blue balls the listeners a little more by doing another round?
Yeah.
No, that's sus.
I'm
That-
down. I'm
What
totally
else
down.
can I say?
Dirty
Here,
shower.
big lips.
Luscious lips. I could get top from this chick. Not gonna lie. If she threw some neck, I'd be down.
Deep throat.
Nice nostrils. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
Here's the image for our viewers. The image is up on the stream now. So that's what we were trying to describe. This image was brought to you by Chuck the Human.
This image-
So loud.
Wait, so we're just posting like weird images and then like looking at them?
A cursed image review.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it.
That's a good. That can be the thing.
Feel like we'd be stealing from Call Me Carson, because that's literally what him and his guys. That's literally all they do. They send like memes or cursed images to their Discord, and then they all talk about them.
Gotta hydrate.
Which it's not a copyrighted idea, and you guys
Yeah,
came up.
Not gonna lie, I
You
have
guys
no
came
clue
up with
what
it
you're
without
talking
knowing
about.
it.
Taken.
Okay.
Hey, new photo.
Solid.
New photo.
No, but I got you.
Here we go.
Oh, I got you. No, I'm sending this one.
No, I already sent one.
Is that Greg?
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with Young Lube's picture.
Is that Greg?
All right, I got a dip, boys.
You gotta
Okay.
go.
Adios,
See you,
Chuck
Chuck.
the human.
Bye
See
bye.
you,
Bye.
Chuck the human.
Mwah.
Mwah.
That was our best first guess ever.
Wait.
First guest on the
Charlie
show.
V.
That's a success. Let's try to describe this image, gentlemen.
Okay,
All right.
so
Well,
Joe, you're
I
up.
can go first.
Do subscribe to
After
Chuck
that.
the Human though. He's great channel. Also
All right,
subscribe to
all
this
right.
channel.
Are we
Okay,
doing my
so-
picture?
No, we're doing the Young Lube one first.
Okay. So
One
what I
one
can
word
say
apiece.
about
One
this,
word apiece.
Black latex mask.
That
That's like
was
3 words.
3 words.
Okay, it's one object.
Okay, my word
There's
is
like
taco.
no-
I said my word is taco.
my word. Can I use 2 words? Because Joe
Yeah.
used 3, and it's the same subject. Can I use a sentence, but it only describes like 3 pixels of the picture?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cold, lifeless, dead eyes.
That was a lot of words.
Okay, I'm just gonna say the one thing that's been like bothering me about this picture. I don't like the white fucking nostrils.
White
They have been
nostrils.
staring at
Wait,
me
hold
this
up.
entire time.
All right, young lube.
Oh.
Final comments before the viewers get to see this picture.
Alright, I got 2 things. I was either gonna say incredibly sexy, or the fact that he only has a mask on and nothing. Like nobody
I'm
nice shoulders.
Clothes.
He's got nice
Yes.
shoulders.
naked, butt naked.
I'm gonna put the picture on the stream now.
This picture is also my profile picture. for
Look
those
at
who are
his
wondering.
dead eyes. Oh, do we want to look at my profile picture?
Yes, send Rob, send your profile picture and we'll analyze.
Hold
that
on,
picture.
I'm gonna put it on the stream.
I'll also put mine on there.
So if you guys want to
Yeah,
send
we
us
just-
money, that's
Yes, money will be very much
yeah,
appreciated.
money would be nice.
If
You
you
can
send
cash
money,
at
we
me
don't have
and
anything set up, so there really is no way to get money
Yeah,
into our
but,
hands.
I mean, if you want to
If you find a way to do it,
I'm not dropping my
Congratulations.
address in here, but if you know where I live, $20 in the mailbox would be nice.
I know where you live. Does that mean I can get $20?
No, it's not yours, it's mine because content.
Alright, so yes, let's analyze Fetus Eater's image next of his
Okay.
profile picture.
everyone try to describe the fetus eater image. And
Alright,
yes,
so
my
going
Discord
down the
name is
list.
Fetus Eater.
Joe, you're first.
Turtle.
Okay, I'm up.
No, Joe. Joe?
He said turtle.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said turtle.
Oh shit. Oh,
Okay,
fine.
I'm going to say terrorism.
Nice.
That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to say one, but I don't know if it's true. I wanted to say
Right.
hero, but I don't know.
I
we're
don't know if
we're-
that guy's,
he-
I don't know if that guy's.
What
I'm pretty
guy are
sure
you
he
talking
just
about?
hero,
committed a hate crime.
hero, but with a question mark.
It's not a hate.
I-
Okay, if you guys don't know where the picture's from, I'll explain after.
Okay, wait, is it my turn?
Is this SEAL Team 6?
I assume it's just some nerds taking a picture in their backyard, but
No, it's
I'm
not.
pretty sure this.
Just
Oh,
the
that's
face of one of
photoshopped
the
on.
persons in the picture.
what? Dom?
Cold and lifeless. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about the green guy.
The alleged hero.
He looks so he just looks like he's questioning what the fuck he's doing in life. Right now.
Joe, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
He knows what he's doing. It's fucking cowabunga it is over here.
Pizza time,
Alright,
bro.
so my description is SEAL Team 6 killing Osama bin Laden.
That's
There
hold up.
was so
That's
many
not
words.
Osama bin Laden. Rob,
Saddam
drop
Hussein,
it.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
Saddam
so here's the picture.
That
This is
actually the
in
US
fact-
Rangers. Those are the U.S. Rangers getting Saddam Hussein.
And they
Is it actually?
Yep,
Yeah,
and
it
they
is.
photoshopped the turtle mask and the hand on. That is
With the guy on top of Hussein
Not-
right now, or whatever his name is. He's an interrogator.
yep.
I
Not
was totally
knowing
pulling that out of my ass, but I'm really surprised. I got
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
that's
watched
why
the
that's why I
documentary.
said hero with a question mark because I didn't know who the guy who was being taken captive was. There's
Alright,
no way we can
let's-
describe this image. I'm just gonna jump right in. That's the
Fucking
picture.
fast.
That's the picture.
That's a
Alright,
penis with legs.
Did y'all wanna sleep together?
That's what happened to my Jewish foreskin after it got cut off.
That's where Danny's foreskin went. We have to track it down.
Hey,
It's like a Bigfoot
We
hunt.
found it.
Hey, listen. It's when you're fucking a bitch in the forest, you pull out nut in the trees. That comes out 12 months later.
Roses are red and violet. And then on the dog, two chips and made her eat it.
Oh my god. Do we?
I say we review the official shrimp picture.
Please no.
We review the what?
The official shrimps picture. Dom's picture that he sent. After my
That-
bondage mask taco one.
That's just fucking.
Oh.
Everyone's seen that picture. It's sexy lifeguard girl, but there's a Garfield mask on.
Rob,
I've
do it.
never seen this picture, and now I have something to keep me company on.
This
Rob, I just sent it. Do it.
this is from a video that Joe took of himself.
Thank you.
Joe,
Homie
Joe,
was just like,
can you Joe, can you quote your poem into the podcast real quick?
No, it's buffering. I can't watch the
All right.
stream.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I nutted on a nacho chip so you can eat it.
Oh
That's my
no.
boy.
Our live
That's
stream
my
is
boy.
having issues. We are disconnecting and reconnecting.
Oh no.
Okay, are we
so,
back
yes,
on?
made
I also
that
I don't think I actually showed the viewers
No,
Joe's
you didn't.
meme.
You did not. That's when we disconnected.
I
Okay.
made that meme to accurately represent that video. That
Does
Yeah, we're
anyone
back on
does
now.
anyone
I'm
have
watching
the video? Can anyone play the audio of the video?
I don't
I-
think that's safe.
I don't have it on. Like, I won't be
Roses
able
are
to play
red,
it.
violets are blue. I nut on a chip and made the bitch eat it.
Two?
Here, one sec. I have it.
Those were not.
Hold up.
the
Let's make
exact
sure there's no bad words.
but, I mean, if you consider nut a bad word, then
That's not a
I
bad
actually
word.
do not have it.
I sent it to the. No. That is definitely a bad word, Mac. Please do not say that.
No, I'm just.
That's not in
No,
the
that's
video.
not in the video. You're.
One sec, one
we're
sec.
Good.
I
Okay.
sent
Bye,
it into
Joe.
the Curch group Snap group chat.
Okay,
if you
I
want.
found an image. I want you all to explain it.
Alright, yes.
Explain that image.
Really, though. It's giving
We
me,
need-
like,
Here, wait.
worry.
I
Listen
feel
to me,
like-
one sec. Listen
Yeah,
to this.
listen. to this.
violets are blue.
It
What
cut out.
the
It cut out for
is
me.
that a
You need to
girl?
play it again because if my end doesn't catch it, the podcast isn't catching it.
All right, one sec.
Hold on.
All right.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I nutted on a nacho.
It cut
Yeah,
out.
It cut out after Nacho. Send it to me and I'll play it on my computer.
Wait a minute, Dom. Did you just send a video?
Email
a
that.
picture
Email that to
of
me.
A girl tucked into some foreskin.
I don't know what
It's an anime girl tucked in the foreskin. We all know what it is.
So
Is
it's
it?
definitely that's it. That's
Not gonna show the picture to our viewers. I'm
What's
just
wrong
gonna
with you
let y'all
people?
figure that one out for yourself.
Hey,
God.
can we get some comments about if you guys are enjoying this?
Can
or
we?
not? 'Cause
I've
really don't
I've
know.
gotten a few texts. I don't know. It seems pretty low tier, and the only reason people are paying attention is because there's literally nothing else to do.
It's Ohio.
Actual
This
facts,
is why we
yeah.
should have done ASMR.
No one would watch ASMR. That's boring. That only
Millions
helps
of
you
people
when I
watch
have
ASMR.
No, not live.
That's a lie.
Rob, stop.
So
As
someone
who's
just
in the
messaged me
ASMR community,
to
that's a lie.
mention. Listen. Someone just messaged me to mention. Some guy posted. He said, "Hey, bro, what if they made pussy-flavored condoms so you can suck your homies off and it's not gay?"
Shit.
Alrighty then.
That is a
All
low
right.
tier meme that I have heard 1,000 times.
That's also a line.
You guys should look at my post.
Listen, guys.
I
y'all
see
be
it.
really
I don't
saying,
like it.
if
I
you
love
had a
it.
Pussy, you guys really be saying if you had a pussy, you'd let all the homies smash.
Why-
But you still got an ass. So what?
Okay, no, you said this
All right.
earlier to me.
Shh. I'm playing Joe's video on the stream. This is gonna be so loud.
Roses
Should I
are
turn
red,
down my
violets are
headphones?
blue. I nutted on a nacho chip and made her eat it.
Nice.
I gotta make sure that saves. Oh my god, I need that on my computer at all
Oh
times.
my goodness.
I'm saving that on my computer, Joe.
Oh no.
Guys, the important thing is for all you viewers out there, you know, the quality.
Okay, what about this picture? How about
Both
you
of you.
explain this picture?
We can't
Finish
show that.
talking to the viewers.
No.
Actually, I want to do.
viewers,
I want to do more
just
viewer
know that if you
interactions.
If what the fuck? All
I
right,
almost-
I'm talking to the viewers. If you guys haven't caught the entire stream, as soon as it's over, like you can go back to it, like after
And
we've
watch it,
republished
yeah.
Yeah,
so
all this will be
that's
saved
pretty
as
hype.
a. This will all be saved as a video.
I'm gonna listen
So-
to all of this tomorrow at school.
I am not.
And what the actual fuck did you just send me?
I don't know.
Hey, listeners, let's get some questions going for the church group. If you guys want to send some questions, that'd be nice.
I would love to answer some questions. But while we wait for those, would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Talk to animals because I don't want to know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, no. If I touch a wall, I feel like it's just gonna be.
I would want to know the
fucking
history
nuts.
of everything I touched because then you could like be a detective and find out if it's a murder weapon or not.
But,
Yeah,
like,
that's a
say
good
you, like,
point.
That'd be cool.
Say like a family
Joe,
gets
if you
murdered
touch
and
me,
you
you're-
touch the bed and you just watch like three
Real-
people just masturbating in it.
Joe,
You
literally,
really want that?
No,
You really
I
want
listen.
I can
listen.
stomach
I
it.
think
Hey, wait, hold on. Pause. This is the
Listen.
video. This is the video that the official shrimp, aka Dom, just sent. This is the picture he just sent to our group chat.
I haven't seen it.
that? I have not seen it either.
It's on the stream. It
That's
might
not
be
allowed.
illegal, but it's on the
You
stream.
settle down.
It's not allowed. Please delete.
Yeah, that definitely violates the code of nudity content.
Yeah.
Probably.
Can I just ask if that was a man or a woman?
Wait, question. Why are we doing this on Twitch?
That's my.
Why aren't we doing it on Twitch?
Yeah.
Fan base. Twitch is just harder to use. It doesn't save the VOD.
But we'd be able to say so much more.
Yeah, we could say whatever we want on Twitch, and we'd be able to play copyrighted music in the background. But
But there's
no,
more
it's
people on YouTube.
it's
YouTube
an
is a lot
accessibility
easier
thing,
accessible.
and because most of our fans are going to be people we know in real life, I don't know a lot of people who use Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
And
wanna
the biggest problem is it's so
Twitch just to
yeah. No one's gonna download an entire new app just to follow us.
Watch us talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad Chuck the Human came back to ask a question.
What is
Massacre all dogs? Question mark. I vote no because we need to
I
save
vote
some
no.
to breed so we can eat them.
I love me
What
good
did he?
boys.
Wait, what did
especially
he
for my
ask?
Asian community.
So it's okay for you to make those jokes.
What was the question?
Yes, of course it is, Mac.
Chuck the Human wants to know our opinion on exterminating
How long have
all
we been
dogs.
going?
I don't know.
If
I
you
kind of
kill
like
my
dogs.
dog. I love my dog more than anything else on this earth. So if you ever do anything to my dog, I will physically rape you.
Mac, did you ask how long we've been going
That's a
for?
lie, and that is a
We've been
lie.
going for an hour.
Yeah, an hour and 6 minutes. It's
Yeah.
displayed on my OBS.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think
I'm
we could actually
currently-
go this long.
Yeah, I thought we
I'm
would just
currently
be
peeing
awkwardly
out my
silent.
window.
Huh? Okay, speaking
got
of
another picture.
speaking of copyrighted music, I'm not showing that. I am not showing that. Mac just says no. He doesn't even say it out loud. He took the time to type out no. Also, since we're on the subject,
I think we should definitely show that.
Show them this picture.
that's not happening. While we're on the subject of copyrighted music, how about this, huh? Check this out. We got a SoundCloud. Will the podcast be uploaded here? Probably not. We're gonna keep that on YouTube most likely. We'll put it on SoundCloud. I'll see if I can put it. Yeah, I'll see if I can figure it out. Because the advantage to
Hey,
this.
we got a comment from. What would you not do for $5 million?
Hold on. Before
Yeah,
before,
farted in the
before we move on,
farted
can
in
I
my
do the
mouth.
plug? Can I please do the plug?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
We're showing that picture, but so we made a SoundCloud for our group right now. We
Chuck.
don't have any album art really. It's a work in progress. I threw this together an hour before I turned the podcast on.
Really?
So,
That's really impressive for an hour.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. We haven't done
Can we
much
get a
yet.
round of applause for Rob?
Can you shut
Yes.
up? Danny makes all the music, but we have 3 songs right now. LBJ,
There will
that's
be a country
that's
song
Danny's
on there
rap name.
eventually.
We've made so our,
Did you
our
just
boy
name
Danny
drop me?
LBJ. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. He made this beautiful song, Ice Cream. We have the Rob Rhodes theme song and the Curch group theme song. I
is a
feel
bop.
like
You wanna play
I
that right now,
kind
Rob?
of feel like because that's not copyrighted. We own it. We could play
I
it.
say play it right now. Play it right now. Give him a little taste.
Okay, what would it?
Don't play the Rob Rhodes one because I'm not done with that one. I
Okay,
still need to do
we're gonna
some
play the Curch group one because this is the Curch group
Really good.
podcast. Yes.
Yes, this should be the intro to all.
Oh,
of it.
dude, this is Requiem. Look at the stream; it's chaos. All right, so yeah, we'll play the Curch group theme song.
What is going on?
Stream, it's chaos. All right, so yeah. Can someone tell me if the audio levels are good?
It's like really weird.
I'm just.
It's
I
good.
hear you like double.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because I'm playing on my iPad.
Well, I'm playing this song, so turn it off. Everyone shut up so we can listen to the song.
Well, I can't hear it when you play it because I can only hear it from...
Come to Giorno, give you a gold experience like a porno, and I leave you delirious. I was born, no, kinda just phoned in, but I'm blown like a creeper when I'm getting these bands. Can I get an all man? Cause I'm a fucking creeper, and if I take that bitch out, you know I ain't feeder. I'm just showing my friends, you know they all reefers, and if I'm coming for the booty like I am a seeker, she got so much wanna clothes on like she is a teaser, but she ain't laughing when she's on a fucking knees. Best friends coming over wanna lick on my Peter, but she questioning when Caesar's a fucking millimeter. Tell that bitch slow down, she ain't into me. This Curch group gotta let the boys get a feed, cause we double team, you know we gon' hit and balls. Most danger group in Wellington, we taking it all. We got big boy Mac, we're on the Chungus Hughes. We got Bailey over here who's just smoking up dudes. We got Rab, you know he hits hard as a truck. Joe Rhodes out here only wants to fuck. Lastly, we got big boy Dom and me, been together even before the age of 3. But now that you finally understand the seed, if you fuck with us, you know that we gon' bleed. Eating ass, prison gas, none of us safe drivers. We got a Mama Hughes, cause you know that she's a safe ladder. If the former had a ladder, man, I would pick none, cause they're the only people Lawrence that know how to have fun.
What about the picture that's
Damn.
Well, I think they got the sense of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I played
Can't
the whole
tell if
song.
that's- Yeah, it was really good.
It's insanely good. Danny, you are a talented man.
Also, I keep forgetting we're still live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
we are-
we're
yeah,
live.
we
All right. Well,
there.
now that I've plugged the SoundCloud, I'm gonna as we're talking about, as we're responding to the fan question, what would you not do for 5 million? I will put a link in the bio.
Your mom.
Dear mom.
Your mom.
Things I would not do for 5 million.
I just said a discussion over.
Oh. Well, I'm still gonna answer it.
Okay, but
Fine.
what? Okay, let's start.
I wouldn't put a sharp like a nail under my toe and kick away.
Oh, no,
I would not,
thank
I
you.
would not.
Nope,
I wouldn't-
Oh, nope.
I'd probably do that. I wouldn't do like I wouldn't stick glass up my ass. You know.
I would stick glass up my. I would stick a screwdriver up my dick for 5 million. I'll do it for $5. What do you mean?
Who sounds like they're getting ready?
This is terrifying
Guys,
me.
one time I could stick 7 craisins.
Can we look
Okay,
at?
thank God that cut off.
Just
we-
putting that out there.
Can we look at the picture I just sent?
Bro, I've been sending all these good pictures. I'm kind of sad.
Do you really want me to put these all on?
Is that? I thought those were ramen packets.
Listen,
No, it's
boy,
the guy.
funniest
Everyone's
thing
seen
is
it.
he's
It's the guy wearing the
a thong.
condom vest.
I've never.
You never noticed the
I kind
thong?
of want to make a condom vest.
Well, we
Wait,
can
did
make
Joe
condom
not notice the
vests.
condom vest?
Joe
No,
didn't
I
notice
knew it
the
was a
thong.
condom vest. No, I knew it was a condom vest. I didn't know that this has been a thing before, like for a while.
Oh, you didn't know that
I've
was
seen
a
that.
thing?
I've never seen this picture before.
Chuck literally sent a picture of James Charles.
Hold on. I'm
Can we
showing.
make a condom vest?
I'm gonna show everybody the condom vest real quick.
Like, Joe, if I made you a condom vest, would you wear it?
No.
Oh fucking yeah, I would. I'll wear that shit to homecoming.
Oh,
This-
wait,
this
like
is the
that
picture
bad?
question.
Because I will make you wear it.
Guys,
I
what are we-
will
This
wear
is
it.
Chuck the Human sent this earlier. That's James Charles, by
Is
the
that
way.
the picture of
So.
not a good picture.
Guys, what are we doing
Just-
for homecoming? What's the church group homecoming?
This
idea?
is
we'll-
not.
we'll
Okay,
talk
again,
about that
this
later.
is not podcast talk.
I'm
there's-
so sorry.
It's probably gonna be
Can
a
we-
party, and it's probably gonna be you know where, but this is not podcast talk.
You are right.
Can I send videos into the
That
Discord?
seems complicated.
But quick
It's
question.
the same as pictures. We could do it.
I have a real question though, guys.
Yeah.
Would you watch a Danny DeVito Wolverine movie?
I would watch
Yes.
a picture of Danny.
Is that your profile picture still?
Yes.
It's... Hold on, I'm gonna
It will-
Google image search that and see if it pops up.
It will never change.
Okay, the picture Joe just sent, I am mesmerized by and haven't stopped staring at it.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's
Okay.
X-Men.
Dude, like, I feel like this is a weird church event.
Is this the X-Men?
I love how Max said, I feel like this is a weird church event.
We are the Curch group.
No, I meant the picture. I like how Ethan texts the church group and is not on the podcast.
Did he just text the group chat?
So someone just told me that James Charles is
He
thicker than half
texted
the
himself running
Thomas.
into the door
Is it a video of him running to his doorbell?
and falling.
Oh, his dumbass knows I'm gonna put that on the podcast. Oh shit, you shouldn't have fucked with me, boy. Hold on.
It's a me.
I love how he tried acting all fucking like cool afterwards.
With his shades.
He is not cleaning.
He said
anymore.
he's cleaning.
not cleaning.
What?
You're cleaning at 10:30.
How is he still
He's
cleaning?
literally eating.
He's been
for
cleaning
2
since
and a
How
half
nine.
how
Right.
messy is his room?
Someone call him a
since
cab.
8 o'clock. He's been cleaning since.
I love how Mac just goes, someone call him a cap.
Like Matt, call him a cap yourself.
First of all, why did you sound disappointed?
How do you really? You said that twice, you dumb.
I feel like for our next podcast, we should definitely come in here with a topic,
No, because people didn't
No,
like it
this
when
is
we
great.
talked about a topic. People liked it when we started BSing.
but like a good topic, not like a bullshit topic like China.
that is Ethan
just-
tripping while trying to get into his house.
Anything? I think we should just come in every day and not really have a plan what to talk about.
I kind of okay.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
like
like
this.
we'll definitely go by like viewer feedback because we have a way bigger fan base than I expected. I
I
expected
thought
no.
it was just gonna be us.
Yeah, I thought no one
How
was
many-
gonna watch it, and some people were gonna peep out the VOD. But we had like at the
We're gonna-
max like
we're-
15 people. We're
We got
averaging
2 likes.
6 to 8.
We had 2 likes.
Guys, are we gonna turn into one of those like YouTube people who like comments and they're like,
Make sure to
OMG,
like, comment,
edit.
and subscribe.
edit, OMG, thanks for all the likes, you know?
No, we're not doing that.
We're not. Okay.
You guys just roasted Ethan, calling him a cap in the group chat. I put the video of him tripping on the live stream. That's on the internet
saw.
forever now.
Mac,
Did you
I have
put
a
the
real
video?
That's in the cloud. You can't
Yeah,
take that
guys,
shit
Dom
down.
has a question for me. Go ahead,
Yep.
Dom.
So I've been really getting this Wiccan stuff and shit like that.
Yeah.
If I like go full Wiccan, like, will you still be my friend, Deadass?
No.
Because I
No.
know like how religious you are, and like this is witch shit.
Dom, I'm not like super religious.
I'm like the only one in church group actually super religious.
I believe in God and all that, but I don't go to church every Sunday.
Our viewers dropped in.
Danny has no
Hey,
choice
hey,
to be my
guys,
friend.
guys. People think this is a Christian podcast. Our viewers dropped in half after Dom mentioned witches. Legitimately, half of our viewers left as soon as Dom mentioned witches. They actually think this is a Christian podcast.
But
Oh,
half
God.
of zero is
We have 6 viewers still.
Actually, with half of 10. Guys, we got 3 likes. Whoa!
Oh my
Guys,
God.
make sure to like and subscribe.
Like and
hit the
subscribe, please
notification
like and
bell.
subscribe to my YouTube channel. Someone
Remember, we're
actually,
not
I
putting
actually just got a
notification bell.
notification. Someone just subscribed to our channel as we did that.
Woo!
Woo!
Nice.
I
Look at
spit
us,
up my
we
water.
getting-
Subscribers. Also, I know the format's a little weird because it seems like the camera's just on me or on my computer the whole time, and we have the social media plugs on right here running up and down, you know. But the plan is if everyone's in town and available, I actually have a podcast table set up right over there. This mic can get a whole room, so we're gonna set the mic up on the podcast table. And we're just going to put this in the middle, and we're going to be talking face to face. So the lag issues, it's going to help our chemistry. It's going to help the lag. We're going to have the camera on us so we can do like actual IRL stuff. It's not just our voices. You can see everyone, not just me.
There will be so many hip thrusts.
Yep, there's going to be a lot of weird hand gestures, probably some violence on the podcast.
I will
Definitely some
realistically
violence. Have you met us?
pile drive the fuck and like hump someone's head into the fucking wall.
Willing to break the table by RKOing Mac on it. Just putting that out there.
One of these
Yeah,
days, can we
McGregor
go
Thomas.
get Danny?
If we hit
Down here
200
Wow,
subs.
way to name drop me.
Yes, can we please get me one day? Guys,
Okay,
come on.
well, you live an hour away, and my car's 20 years
literally
old. It's not the
rotting.
most fuel efficient, but
I'm dying.
At Kenna.
Listen, love will find a way.
Danny.
Okay.
Listen here. If
Oh,
you
Joe's
can
here.
somehow
Joe's
get
still here.
the gas money, I will get you.
Get us the
Listen.
gas money, and we'll come get you, buddy.
Give me $400.
I can't sell ass on these streets. My neighbors are Amish. Nobody wants to buy my ass.
Look,
But,
it's like
Okay, just
give me, like,
saying,
30
Danny.
bucks, I'll come get you.
Just saying, Danny. If it's a 2-hour round trip, and then that means to get you back home, and then for us to come home, this is 4 hours total of driving to hang out with Danny. So this won't be just he's just coming for the night. Like, if we have like a 3-day weekend, if we have a 3-day weekend or like a spring break, I would do it. Not even ask for gas money. But like, if you just want to come for the weekend, like.
Well, you ain't gonna ask for gas money because you're just gonna be asking.
This isn't really a podcast kind of topic.
Well, Danny brought it up, and I'm bad at saying no to Danny.
Something up. Mac, it's not a podcast.
Mac, that's not a podcast topic.
I'll send Joe to get your dog.
Do we have any viewer questions?
Yeah, can we please get some viewer questions?
Please send in some viewer questions.
Joe, what was that
How
story?
many viewers do we still have?
Joe,
What story?
we were hanging out earlier, and I was about to tell a story to you and Abby, and you're like, save it for the podcast.
How much crack have you sold in any given night?
Oh my! I'm trying to
$13 million worth. It's saved on the VOD of the test.
Yeah, you go look at that.
You're gonna have to turn the audio on, which is just gonna be so annoying to our viewers.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay. On it's podcast testing with a question mark. 8 people watch that. Why would anyone watch that? It's literally just says podcast testing with a question mark, and it's 5 minutes.
All right, 1 sec. I'm going mute. I have to find it.
Sorry, but whoever watched that, you're an
Joe.
idiot.
He's going incognito.
Okay.
Question.
We never actually answered the what would you not do for $5 million. It'd have to be some really
I
weird
just
kind
said
of
your
pain.
mom.
I literally said I would not stick a nail.
And I wouldn't
For
stick
5
glass up my ass. Dom, what would you not do?
I wouldn't do your mom.
Wait, question. How do y'all feel about the new Visco girl trend going?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god, it's so annoying.
Isn't
That's
that
a
just an
very good
editing
question.
software that girls use?
Ethan just said we're not on.
No. What?
I'm not. Some Visco girls can actually be pretty. But I think that's just like.
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still live.
Okay.
But I think that's just a matter of like being.
He just
hot.
said we're not online. Are you what?
Probably because he is.
Wait, does he mean in Discord?
Oh my god.
We're so bad at podcasts.
We're really
This is-
bad.
this is like-
There's
this is
this
zero.
empty space is really bad. I don't like it. This podcast sucks. That's because we're all on our phones trying to figure shit out right now. I'm gonna
Not
okay.
me. I'm
All
on my
all of
phone
you,
text-
all of you, put your phones down and start talking. I'm gonna get Ethan into the Discord channel.
Crack, crack,
shit,
crack,
okay,
crack,
okay.
crack, crack, crack,
Cocaine and
crack,
baby
crack.
aspirin. Crack cocaine
No,
and
no.
baby aspirin.
Oh,
Okay, so
What?
I have a
think-
question.
Okay.
I think
What's
some
the
joke?
Visco girls can be really hot. Just saying.
Yes, okay, but like, there's some physical girls that have like super big foreheads.
And you got a
I'm
big
not gonna lie.
forehead.
So what's
I got a
what's
big nose.
what's Visco? If I Google searched Visco right now, could we find pictures of the girls in question?
I think
It's like Instagram.
it's a trend. It's a whole thing.
I'm searching
Yeah,
up
it's-
And I
Visco.
hoop.
But if I hear,
Alright.
oop, I'm gonna hit someone. I swear to God.
Danny,
It's such a
3,
dumb meme.
I'm just gonna
I-
search up Visco
1.
girls.
2, 1, and
What?
so
I know it. I found it.
we're
Okay,
trying to
just-
figure out how many Visco girl references we can make before Dom decides to
Oh,
kill
he
himself.
left.
Oh,
He
Dom's
left.
gone.
Wait, really?
He
Oh
left.
shit! Really?
No, I feel so bad
Okay.
now.
Oh,
He's
he's
back.
back. Okay,
I
here.
hit all of you with the passion.
Here,
Okay.
do you guys want to know?
I
what it
actually,
is?
before we tell that story, I actually got a viewer question from someone texting me.
Okay, let's
Alright.
hear it.
Ready? You discover a beautiful island upon which you may build your own society. You make the rules. What is the first rule? What is rule number 1?
If there's
Oh,
anything
man.
purple, it's mine.
Oh my god. Ethan's.
I say.
That's-
Can't say that.
You can't say that.
Honestly, all the stuff coming into my head, I can't say.
What's wrong with you people? I mean, I had a
How's
pretty good
that?
one, but
I think my
y'all-
first rule is gonna be consent is cool. That's my first law. Is
Consent is cool.
my
Rob,
fir-
I think that literally violates you in every when it comes to that in the church. group.
my first rule is there will be no rape.
Okay, my first rule: no stealing from each other.
Is what?
No stealing from each other. No theft
Why
of
would-
friends and family.
What if someone steals my heart?
Let's take it back.
What do you mean?
I say, an eye for an eye.
I
An eye
agree.
That's
for
a
an
good
eye
one.
makes the
Okay,
whole
that's
world
a
blind.
pretty good first rule. Except
You
you
should
kind
turn
of
the other cheek.
But
you have to open with no rape, or else everyone's gonna rape each other.
Alright, you know,
no,
Can I
I just
say-
think-
listen.
can my
But-
rules just be the 10 Commandments?
First rule: Allahu Akbar.
Thou shalt not have any other god. That's my first rule.
That's
Except
good.
it's not about me. It's about
My first rule would have to be if you can one up, you can have their stuff and only their stuff.
so. But my dick doesn't have anything. So how would that apply?
What?
If I beat my dick, what is it
Oh
going to give me?
no, I redo my rule. You have to be circumcised.
I like that rule.
That's
Why
your-
do you need to
that's
know
your-
what the
Because if I'm doing an inspection and I'm
Okay,
a doctor,
guys.
like feeling you nuts, and
Okay.
got a little hoodie on it, I'm throwing him.
Can we flame Ethan right now?
Yeah, everyone in the
He
chat
just
starts
in
flaming Ethan
the
Hughes.
group chat he's like, I don't want to get on tonight, I don't have anything set up. And I'm like, get Discord on your phone, it's just like a conference call, it'll feel like a phone call. And he's like, can I just do like the next one? And I'm like, dude,
Can we get
join.
a chant
I'm
for
like,
Ethan
just
in the
join
chat?
in. I told him the fans are requesting you, because although message retracted, but there was a comment saying, wait until Ethan gets in here. They want Ethan Hughes. What the people want is Big Chungus on our podcast right now. What do they want? Big Chungus. When do they want him? Right fucking now. That's what the people want. Okay, the people want Big Chungus.
And this
Big
podcast,
Chungus.
And he
is
just
always
he
about
goes
giving people what they want.
I tell him the fans want you
Here he
on.
is.
And he's like, what fans? And I'm like,
We got
He's in
so
the
many
comment
fans,
section.
dude.
oh hey there,
I'm in the-
Chungus. But he goes. I say the fans want you, and he goes, what fans? And I'm like, we've been averaging 8 to 20 viewers the whole time on this stream. And he's like,
like
but who are they? And I'm like,
Our friends.
what do you mean?
He said, hold on.
They're the
hold on.
fans. They're fans of the show.
Okay, this is a
Boy, I
weird.
What do you
swear to
mean?
God.
Who are they? And how much should I care, brother? We're networking a podcast. This is the foundation. We're building the base. This is like
We're
the
gonna be
bottom
famous.
bread of the sandwich, you know, man.
No, I have
Hey,
a question.
This is
Yes.
it when it's important. He's
If
gonna
you
come
could have
in.
one like fictional character
Mm-hmm.
become like a stripper for you, who would it be?
Your mom.
Little Mermaid.
No.
Lil
What's
Mer-
the wait? What's the one girl from Until Dawn?
Shut up, nerd.
Sam.
Why do you
Sam
say
not gonna
children?
lie.
from Until
I
Dawn.
think I'd have Mickey Mouse strip for me.
What's
I would have that one Indian girl. You know that one
the girl
princess.
from the girl from Overwatch with all the winter clothing.
What the fuck is this? God damn it.
That's why I played the Curch group theme song, and there's an inside joke. There's a secret line about a girl wearing a lot of winter clothing, and I feel like no one would understand it. Who
So should
wasn't
we
in the
tell
group.
the viewers Max like little thing or like?
That's
Mac,
up to Mac.
everyone shut
I
up.
want to do it.
Mac, explain.
Okay, so we were at a party. It was a church group party. Church group hangs.
This isn't important. Just say the
we
thing.
go around in a circle, and everyone's in the kinks, and it gets to me, and I go, what's something I'm really into? And without hesitating, I yell winter clothing.
He announced that his kink was winter clothing. In a room of 15
Mind you, just
people, half of which were girls.
And I'm not going into detail why. I just want you guys to know.
No, I think the details are important, Mac.
So
No,
it's
they're not.
basically just like a strip tee. That's what you're into.
Yes.
There's-
Nah. He likes the mittens. He likes the scars.
I do
in-
like fur.
In the words,
So you're basically
in
you're
his own
legitimately
words.
Extra. You're legitimately extra. That's what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. In his own words, here's the exact phrase.
Oh,
Here's
damn it,
the
I'm
exact
never gonna
sentence
get
he
hired
said. the exact sentence he said. there's more clothes to take off.
Yes.
That's why he likes winter clothing.
Yes.
Even worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Preaching to the Choir, where we talk about 17-year-old boys' weird fetishes.
Oh, I am 17.
Yep.
The first time I met
I'm
Mac, he
16.
grabbed my ass.
That is true. And
Danny,
ever since that day, I've loved Danny.
What's the first thing you told Rob?
Bringing cocaine to a heroin fight is always a good idea.
First
Because-
words out of this man's mouth. Don't want to go into
Feel anything,
detail, or
though.
else it
So,
makes it sound like you
feel
have
anything,
experience.
And it's like you're hitting super hard, so it's like it's a win-win situation.
Because
I can't show this to any of my family.
nope, that's
I think that was already a given.
that was
Wait,
a
are we
given.
showing
What'd you
this
do
to Ethan's
Thursday
mom,
night?
though?
Made a podcast. Can we
Oh
just
yeah,
go?
Ethan. We're showing this to Ethan's mom.
Mama Hughes.
Mama Hughes.
Mama Hughes.
Ethan's still not. Ethan's mom is gonna be more of a part of this.
Can we have
this
Ethan's mom
chat.
on here?
Ethan's
Yeah,
mom
go.
as a guest on the podcast
Ethan,
I
go
want
get your
Ethan's
mom.
mom on here.
right now.
Yes.
Dude.
No, not right now. We'll have her as a special guest.
No,
Okay.
right now.
Guys, I gotta go to bed. Okay.
Are you serious?
Why is Ethan still in the comment section? Get on the goddamn podcast.
Because he big lame.
No, what?
He's watching and replying and having conversations with people in the comments, but he's not getting. He's not. He's telling Danny not to go to bed. You do realize you could get on the podcast right now.
Ethan, it'll take you 20. He's working on it.
I'm working. You click the link. It says downloading Discord. Takes 20
I already-
seconds, and then you click
I
the
sent
voice
that to
channel.
him too.
It's a 45-second process. I think I sent the link to you 10 minutes ago.
I haven't seen Mom in so long, and I miss her. I'm gonna cry.
Are we
I
gonna
literally
cry?
sent
gonna make
the
you
exact
happy.
Same link to Ethan too.
What about when we get to see Mac again? Because it's been too long.
What?
It's been
We're
so
cut
long
out.
since we saw Mac.
I'm working. Yeah. I
Oh.
know, like, football. Okay, can I explain why?
Does he mean he's working on his computer? It should go even faster.
Wait,
Oh,
Rob.
he's not familiar with
I wanna say
computers.
Ethan
thank you.
doesn't
I
understand
don't
it
know
if
how
it's
you're
not a
reminded, but I just want to say thank you. Those like booty short things you let me wear. You know what I'm talking about when we were
Yeah.
sparring.
Yep. Which we're
I
gonna
respect
live
men
stream.
that wear booty shorts now. Like,
We're
God,
gonna live stream one of our sessions.
Does that mean you respect James Charles?
I don't know, but like
Show the
those, like,
image.
I already showed it. I'm gonna
Show the
put it
image,
back
please.
on. Ethan, can you tell your mom about this and get her on it like right now? This is the picture.
I'd like to give a shout out to Seamus. Thanks for being a great viewer.
Yes, that's an amazing. Yeah, Dom, do you respect that picture on the live stream?
you know, that's a little too much ass for me, but you know, I can guide it.
There is no such thing as too much ass.
Hold up,
Did
I
you
did
Also,
realize it?
also, anyone watching this podcast, if you didn't get here via the social media of the Curch group, as we call ourselves, if you didn't get here via one of our social media, please look to the left of the screen, follow, add. I don't know how social media works. My name's not on any of that, as you can tell.
Shish.
Um,
Dom's information is it's not Domonik, it's Domonik, like with an I. You did two O's. It's two I's.
He did 2 O's.
what?
Yes.
I think that's-
Domonik. It should be Do.
Joe read it to me. He pulled it up off of his phone.
Here,
Joe
let
is
me-
big dumb.
Concussion Joe can't read.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, hasn't Joe been supposed to be working on like some sort of reading project this entire time?
That's why he's been so quiet.
No, okay, so I couldn't find the reading. My reading's scuffed, so I'm just gonna not read.
Joe, I
Joe,
like,
can
I
you-
like your
thought
having
process.
concussion.
Hey, more
So
importantly,
can you tell me what?
more importantly,
It's horrible. You forget everything.
this guy.
Like,
Yeah, it
legitimately,
sucks.
I just never had a
This guy.
concussion.
I had one concussion and I hated every second of it because
What the? Oh, I totally forgot that was inside of
you become okay. The reason concussions suck so much is you become stupider.
You become so
But-
dumb.
I don't know if it's just me or everyone. I developed such a strong self-hatred because I became an idiot and I knew where I should be and I knew where I was, and I was just so frustrated with life that that's where I was.
When I had my second one, I would experience like super weird, just emotional outbursts. Like one would be super angry, and then another time I would Like in the middle of like, I'd be home and I'd see something on TV and I'd just like break down.
One time
Yeah.
I was at a playground and I stood up really fast and I had a pull and I got a concussion and I just didn't go outside for like the next couple weeks.
Dang.
That's nice.
I was gonna say, I also got the emotional outburst. I remember because my girlfriend at the time tried to pull a prank on me.
And you beat the shit out of her like Chris Brown?
No, let's not say that
No.
on the stream. Let's not make jokes about that because people will take it seriously. I don't remember. I think it was April Fool's Day. Yeah, it was April Fool's. Yeah, Joe was there. But she tried to prank me. She tried to prank me by saying she cheated on me.
I actually do remember this.
Okay, I remember this.
And I didn't. My whole thing in that situation, I feel like if someone cheats on you, it's because like they don't appreciate you, so you just need to step away. So obviously, I turned my phone off, and I just laid in my bed and was staring at like my ceiling for like 2.5 hours. Because I had just started to catch feelings, and this was the night of the concussion.
Oh.
And so I was extremely emotional, and then they pulled this prank. I remember because I laid in my bed and I was staring at the ceiling, and I started crying, and then I thought my nose was running. I wiped my nose. My heart rate and blood pressure had gotten so high. My heart rate and blood pressure were so like elevated because of my emotional outburst. It tore the lining inside my nose. I had a rage-induced nosebleed.
I've had those before. Non-concussion, I've had those.
But I was just laying down in my bed, and my nose starts bleeding because of
I
how
mean,
strong my
I've had
emotions were.
I've had random nosebleeds, but I think mine were your guys's.
Were what?
Were a lot different. Like,
Yeah, because
yours were probably a lot
there's
different.
like contact or dry air or anything. This is
So
the middle of
Ethan's in
spring.
the Discord, but he hasn't joined the fellowship.
Okay, yeah, I see Chungus. He just needs to click on Fellowship Hall.
There he is.
Is that it?
Yep.
Hello?
Does it have
Hello?
a mic? Ethan?
We know it's kids.
Imagine not having a mic.
Oh no.
PlayStation mic.
Yeah, he's gonna plug in.
I'm
his...
using my PlayStation.
Oh my god!
right now.
Imagine not having a mic.
Imagine that. Imagine. Hey,
everyone talking at once.
Slight flex. Look at the stream. Imagine having 2 mics.
Wow.
Okay, I got a question for everybody now.
And I got a mic on that, and on the VR, and my PS4 one.
What's your question, Dom?
Would y'all rather be like, what kind of movie would you want to be in?
If I was gonna be in a movie,
Romantic
A
comedy.
Probably-
small town horror movie.
horror or action.
Romantic comedy involving winter clothing.
A Christmas.
Max. Have you ever masturbated to a Hallmark movie?
No comment.
Guess what he's doing right after this?
He wasn't gonna go to bed at 10. He was gonna put on one of those like romantic comedies where it's around Christmas time, and just like break out the tissues and the lotion.
No.
Whoa.
Hurricane tip: freeze your water bottles to
Pause.
keep your refrigerator
Go back.
cold for longer when the power goes away. Drink them.
Hey,
as they
there's a
defrost.
hand there.
Wait, hold on.
If
I was like, why are you sending this? This is actually good information. Like, this doesn't fit the theme at all. And then, of course, there's a human hand in the refrigerator. Now,
So is Chungus just not talking?
Guys,
I don't think he
if
has his
you
mic plugged
boil
in.
your water.
He can just plug in his phone.
He's doing it on a computer, which, like,
Listen, guys.
Which doesn't make
Listen.
sense.
I would just do it on your phone.
That's what I'm doing.
Ethan, if you can hear me, I would
If
just
you-
do it on
if
your
you're
phone.
really in a hurry, are y'all gonna fucking listen to me?
Yes,
What?
I'm listening.
If
Yes,
you
Pop.
if you're really time to prepare meals for the week, just boil your water and then freeze it and put it in the freezer so that you don't have to take time to boil it during the week.
Okay, guy.
Okay, I got a fan question.
Also, who's Seamus? Because he just subscribed to me, but I didn't. And Mac shouted
He's
out
a
him earlier.
kid in my class. He's dope.
Wait,
Okay.
Seamus?
Oh,
did
Seamus
you-
just said this is very scuffed. Seamus, you don't even know what scuffed means. You've been here for 5 minutes.
But like, okay, I got a fan question.
we
I got
have
a fan
gotten
question.
It's really
We
bad.
got a fan question, y'all.
Fan question.
If y'all could have any like,
Hold on.
Can you say it without your mic glitching out?
Hold on. I gotta put on a siren alarm noise.
why?
Cause
Fan
fan
question.
question.
Fan question.
Siren alarm sound effect. Nuclear alarm siren.
Seamus has actually been on this channel for so
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fan question.
we have big question from
All right.
all the
What's the fan question?
Oh, my phone's about to die.
If y'all could have like any like
Mac,
superpower
plug
like
your phone
ability,
in.
what would it be?
Any superpower.
My superpower would be to last more than 5 minutes in bed.
Never gonna happen. Mine would be strength.
I don't want
invisibility.
Oh,
Don't.
okay.
You know what I'm gonna say, dude.
Say,
Well, there's two. There's two, and I feel like they both have to do with me and my like dreams as a fighter. I feel like one of them wouldn't. There'd be issues though.
Can my dream like superpower ability actually to be to have Rob as my stand?
I was gonna say because I would either like especially with fighting in mind, I'd either want to be able to stop time, which the only problem with that is they watch on the slow mo and they're like we move one frame, we move and however high speed their cameras are, it's like a 40,000th of a second, and I'm 10 feet over. It's like that doesn't make any sense. Stopping time would be cool though, but that wouldn't make that'd be too weird, So I'd want to have, the Flash's super speed where he's fast enough that life for him is everything else is in super slow motion.
Yeah, like a fly.
Yeah, I'd want that.
Alright guys, I saw a tweet the other day that I really vibed with and really want to happen. Someone was like, listen, just have Olympics without drug tests. Like fuck it. Let's see how high people
I
can
also
jump.
saw that.
I was
That's
like,
called
yo,
testosterone replacement.
hey, listen, Mac. If I gotta snort like 8 rails of coke just to jump over the
Chungus
Eiffel
is
Tower,
back.
I definitely will.
Like I agree with that. I just want to see how much steroids a man can take before he like considers superhuman.
The only issue though
Send the
is
alarm.
it would
Put on the
encourage.
alarm, Rob. Put on the alarm.
What'll-
There's a viewer submitted question.
Well,
in
I
the
see
live
it.
chat.
I'm not gonna. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fan question.
So the question is.
Hold on, the alarm's not done.
Alright, the question is, if it was the end of the world and you could only choose one person to spend it with, who would you choose?
Danny.
Can I pick my? Can I pick one? Wait.
Wait, what was
that
the
your
question
answer,
again? I
Rob?
wasn't listening.
It's
Are you
on the
freaking kidding
thing.
me?
Rob, I'm
If-
upset it's not me.
If it was the end of the world and you could choose one person
Actually-
to spend it with, who would you choose? Do people count? I think, or not people. Fuck. Do animals count? Because if they don't, then I will say Rob, but I want my dog to be there as well.
Oh, Danny, you want to pick me?
This is hard because this is actually between. It's between
Rob
Danny and
picked
Mac.
me.
Danny because Danny's the meme and the love of my life, and Danny actually is the love of my life. But also
See-
Mac is really fun to hang out with.
Rob picked me. so
Especially
I feel
Mac.
really bad
Mac
for
solo
picking
is
him.
like its own creature, and it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I'd have to pick Rob because he's my best friend. But like,
Definitely between Mac and Danny.
yeah, Rob.
I'd go with Danny because Danny would do some gay shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
Meekly
picking
fucking
Mac
finger
just
on
for
my
the
butt.
fact that he would trust
You
me
know
enough
Mia
to
Khalifa
walk like
only
forward as I
made,
shot
like,
both of us in the head to last two
12
people.
What?
I'm saying,
Yeah,
Mac, I'm
he's
not gonna lie.
just-
I'd pick you because
Dom,
I know you
Dom
trust
actually
me.
only picked Mac to make him feel bad.
No, I'm picking Mac so I can kill him and myself.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Hey, Rob, you should totally put... what
That's
I
not a
said
good
on,
meme. That's just not a good meme. For that, just because of that, I'm spending the last day of my life with Mac.
What? That is such a good meme.
That's such a
You're really
trash
gonna break my heart like
meme.
that? What do you mean?
That's a terrible meme. First of all, it's a Drake format.
It's a
Second,
Drake.
second,
Show them the meme.
it's an overused joke. I don't even want to
Show 'em the meme.
spread that meme because
Show
that'll.
them the meme.
Show
You know
them
how
the
much
meme.
clout I
You
lose.
gotta show the meme.
You have to show the
Alright,
Time.
here. This better redeem me. If this one doesn't redeem me, I will actually take a jizz on.
This is the meme. Ready? This is the other meme.
That's
Wow.
so sad about
It's
these
so funny.
That one's a good one.
Your memes aren't good, Dan. Those
Mac
those
wins.
those are not your top. I've seen you send really good memes to the group chat. Those ones are not it.
Show,
I think Mac is getting
what's
the
a really
meme master level.
Yeah, you are.
Mac? You get your memes from r/memes.
Or
How do you like-
forward slash. Okay. Yep. I'm spending the last day on this earth with fucking Mac.
Fine, I'm picking my dog, Rob. I hope you're happy.
I don't care.
Where's my paw? Come here. You're so
Time
cute.
to
I love
find
you
me
so
some
much.
memes.
I love you so much. Yeah, you will never betray.
Don't compromise the quality of the podcast. Tap
No,
out.
you compromise the.
Not talking.
As my heart.
Yeah, you compromise my heart, so I'm compromising the quality of this podcast.
I don't know how to change it, but my entire YouTube channel is stuck in the category gaming. We're still, according to
We gotta talk
YouTube,
about
this
at
is a
least one
gaming
video
channel.
game.
Because this is a gaming channel, and by
Mac, I
definition,
literally just saw that.
gaming live stream. What is this?
If
this
is it bad if I kiss my dog on the
don't-
lips?
As long as it's not like barking for help.
No,
Oh,
no,
consent
it's
is cool.
definitely bad.
Consent is cool.
Like if I.
Okay, Ethan's still in the Discord call. Dude, just get on your phone. It'll work off your phone, just like the way a conference call does.
But like, okay, I got a quick question then. If y'all found Bigfoot, what'd y'all do?
Slap him.
Kill.
I'd eat him.
Kill.
A viewer just commented, "Make sure the dog give you consent."
Oh yeah, I
just
mean,
a
if-
big
if my
smile,
dog was
big
a-
smile
if-
emoji.
Thank you, viewer. We really appreciate that.
Yep,
feedback.
yep. Like
If my
I
dog
said,
was a
consent is cool.
person-
Also, nice grammar.
was a person, he'd probably fuck me like cat. But
Can we just
he's
talk
not.
about
I
how
thought
like,
you were supposed to be religious.
I am, but it's my dog. You know. Wait, hold on. This is starting to sound really.
are we not gonna talk about how Danny's for one straight, and has talked multiple times about not like doing anything before
Hold on.
marriage, but he's willing to fuck his human dog.
If his dog becomes a human, he'll fuck. All right, guys. I don't know if this is gonna be any good, but I found this video on Reddit. Let's review it. Does everyone see it in the corner? All right. Everyone pull it up and then have your finger over the play button. Okay.
Can
And
I just
then-
watch it on the live stream and be a couple seconds?
That's what
late?
I'm doing. I'm watching
Okay,
it on live
we'll
stream.
just do that.
Wait, no, it's gonna be
Sorry.
delayed.
What were you saying
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
what?
just
Now-
post it.
I
Oh,
did.
do it.
It's gonna be
I
delayed.
did. So everyone,
Guys.
pause it, rewind to 000.
Who's Gary Guzman and why the fuck wasn't he invited? His own words.
Actually, Gary should be invited.
Name's Guzman, and he's not part of Curch Group. Never has been. Never will be.
He's not part of church group. Yeah,
No.
but
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
I kind of love Gary though. I'm not gonna lie.
I
yeah.
also
Hey,
kind of love.
A viewer just sent me this meme. A viewer just sent me this meme. This is not a good meme. This is not a good meme.
Show
All
me
right.
that meme.
Is everyone ready for the video? Do you have it rewinded? I'm gonna do a
sent you that
countdown.
meme?
Some nerd. I'm gonna do a countdown. Are you guys ready?
Was
Yeah.
it Chuck the Human?
3.
Wait, hold up. What? Go.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
What were you saying about what? What?
So this video is titled "Lady Calls Police Because Man Looks Illegal."
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
I can't see the.
He's taking pictures of her.
Damn.
There we go.
That's why you.
He looks
didn't get
illegal.
him.
Alright, I'm
Is
fine
that?
here.
Is that Ethan?
So,
That's Ethan's
Oh,
voice.
Ethan?
God.
The big
Chungus
Chungus himself. Ethan, introduce
Guys.
yourself. You have to.
In 6 minutes.
Alright. My name's
The
Ethan
video
Hugh,
died, Rob, I'm sorry.
also known as Big Chungus. So,
Also known as ear rape.
What are you good at?
is it loud?
Kinda.
Yes.
We gotta adjust it. We adjusted ourselves. You're fine.
I feel like my ears just got fucked by 27.
Did she just say he belongs in Mexico?
Hold on.
So does anything happen?
Hey, Ethan, give
This
us
video
what
kinda
you- What are you
sucks.
good at?
What am I
Do
good
it.
at?
Doing your mom.
Going to Planet
So
Fitness.
it's just a really racist lady.
Alright.
Cardio.
So basically, I used to play football.
Guys, where's Joe. Did Joe just?
No, I was watching the video.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it, but it wasn't interesting enough. It was just some racist asshole.
Guys, I'm gonna tap out at 11 o'clock because I just am about to die.
I'll
Okay.
kill you.
Listen,
We've
I'm
been
a
going for
responsible-
almost 2 hours now. Like, I understand.
It does
I know,
not feel like 2 hours.
It does
gonna lie.
not.
Been here
This
for
goes
5
really
minutes.
fast.
Really does not.
This
We
is
need to find
not
a way
as
to
hard
wrap
as
this
it
up.
looks.
I'm really. All right, how should we wrap this?
We don't have to wrap it up right now.
At 11, we have to find a
Well,
way
once
to
I
wrap
leave.
it up.
We
We'll
can
find
keep
a
going.
way.
I can keep going.
Yeah.
11. That's 4 minutes. I'm fine. I can keep
Yeah, I
going.
can keep going.
You just got here, Ethan.
That's.
I mean,
Listen,
I'm not tired of
totally,
going.
4
I
minutes.
totally want to keep going, but I gotta wake up in the morning, and I know.
So do I.
So
Me
do I.
too. Who's Gary Guzman?
The old
It's
friend.
Gary.
And I'm supposed to be working on this.
Gary? Where's Gary?
Hey, wait, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. Everyone shut up.
Ethan,
Everyone shut up. I'm
Wait.
doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a fan question.
God damn it.
Ethan Hughes.
Uh.
The fans would like to know in detail why you made the decision to no longer continue your football career.
So,
because he's
Basically.
big dumb.
He's a quitter.
Let him talk because there's so many people in the server that even if you blow in the mic and there's static, it's going to cut him off and make him lag. So just shut up until he's done.
So then why are you talking?
shut the fuck up. Basically, I've had my sophomore year hurt my back at the beginning and started all 10 games. Junior year, I blew out both my knees, had to get surgery, and it's just every single year I've had some sort. And it's not worth it in my eyes. I mean, I love the sport, don't get me wrong. I wish I could play, but I'm tired of getting hurt. My heart's not in it just because of the injuries.
I'd like to say one thing. At first I was not on board with Ethan quitting. I thought he would regret it, but I've come around to see that the injuries that he has had, he's just kind of like, it's over.
Yeah,
Like,
and
him playing would do like more bad than good.
I would just like to say, during that entire time, Ethan's mic was cutting out, and I'm like, bro, you got 3 different Wi-Fis. How is your Wi-Fi still?
just for some reference, when we say injuries, we're not talking like sprains and strains and bumps and bruises. The surgery on his knee removed.
F20. Yeah.
He has. Is it 20%?
Yeah, 20.
20% of his
Did they take
meniscus
out
left.
20 or did they leave 20?
Left 20.
There's only 20 left in my left knee. And when I'm 30, I already have to, by the time I'm 30, I will have to have a full knee replacement.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's 17 now. If he stops now, he's still going to have a knee replacement by the time he's 30. He's going to still be a young man. That's the damage that has been done.
You're an old man.
So
It's
honestly,
the damage that has been done.
Yeah. That's not even
He's already an old man.
a lot, and that's why like I'm fully in support of the choice to stop playing, because I've known Ethan since high school. He was, I think, my first friend in high school. We go way back, and I watched him when he was in love with football, and I watched him when he his heart stopped being in it, and I watched him tough it out for his family, for scholarships, for his community. I watched him try to tough it out, and I watched him while he was playing football for everyone around him get these horrible injuries. He wasn't even doing it for himself. He was doing it for the people around
He was doing
him.
it for his brothers on the team.
Yeah, he was doing it for the
me,
community,
Carson,
for his
Joe, and all the
family,
other
for the
linemen.
team.
I like
And
to think
still
that's
getting
why I'm
injured.
selling.
So yeah, I understand it, because it's like
And
he
Ethan was
doesn't.
the best one-on-one partner out there. Let me tell you, he and I went
Best
to
player
war
on our
every
team.
day. We had arguments during practice. We weren't friends during practice. Ethan and I were not friends during practice.
Yeah, no, we hated each other during practice.
He's
and
one of my best friends outside of football.
then I beat his ass in a board drill, and it kind of stopped.
Ethan stopped being
Okay.
my friend when he beat my head against the tile floor for no reason.
I watched this happen. It was funny.
Yeah, I was told.
Nobody did anything to stop it.
So,
Dude,
this
that was
Sorry, what
fun.
the best part is,
Okay.
Ethan, you tell the story, and then I have a comment about the story after.
All right. So this is when started hanging out with us. So we all had have this little thing with the Curch group that you have to, at least in person, if not everybody, kick, but like wrestled around, beat up a little bit, and
It's normally hold on. It's normally initiation, and to spend the night at my house, we have to do a combat sport
God,
with
the
a rule
ground
set of
and
your choosing.
The ground.
I was already initiated, and I had already spent
What
the
I
night at
was
Rob's
saying.
house.
I
Initiation to electric boogaloo.
So I tackle him in the kitchen, and I'm on top of him, and I don't remember what I was doing, but I know that his head for some reason kept hitting. Oh, I was fake punching him. I wasn't actually like hitting him hard. I was not hitting you hard. Don't be a pussy. I was not hitting you hard.
Tile floor. What?
I was not hitting your head hard. I was lightly tapping his head, and it kept bouncing off the floor.
And he was just like, "Oh, let me continue doing." Like, bah, 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 bah. I felt like a fucking jingle bell, bro.
Okay.
Now
My
you know how I
comment
feel
on
like
this
the
story.
football.
Okay, so
Max,
I
have a viewer question.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that after this. But I've been told that story. That's probably the 15th time I've heard it.
You were there.
Okay, so I wasn't in the room when it happened. And I assume this happened at like Ethan or Domonik's house during all of this. And I've heard the story. That was the 15th time. It wasn't until the 12th time I heard that story that someone mentioned to me that it happened in my kitchen. This happened in my kitchen, and people were talking about it for months before I knew that it happened in my kitchen.
Rob, you were
That is
literally
amazing.
That's ridiculous.
No,
away.
you were not far away. You were in the kitchen with us. Were you just not paying attention?
I don't know what was going on, but I had no idea that any of that happened. The more I think of it, the more I have memories, but that could just be. Also, more importantly,
Eddie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fan question. Okay, the fan question is, are Rob and Joe actually siblings? The answer is yes. He is, in fact, my little brother. He's actually upstairs right now. I'm not going to get up, and I can't take the camera up there. And, Joe, do you want to run all the way fucking downstairs just to wave at the camera?
Fuck no.
Yeah, so. But, yeah, we are siblings. That's my little brother.
I already have all my shit set up right now.
Yeah.
Smooth.
So, no, well, yeah, we'll send pics of, like, our rooms later. We'll
Joe's really
upload
good
them.
at tanning.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Joe got the Asian side of the, and Rob got the non-Asian side.
Yeah.
No, we're pretty sure Rob's adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob's
Really?
definitely adopted.
Rob's a genetic freak.
Like, no, this is a serious
I'm a genetic
thing.
freak. I'm not normal. I love that you put.
He looks nothing like us. Or like my parents.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird. Kind of look like Dad. Like, I don't know. Not
Rob
really,
trying to
but
justify himself right now.
he's fucking. I'm real skinny, and he's like, real not skinny.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're related. I feel like I look and act like him, but
Alright, boys, I'm clocking out because I gotta be up early.
y'all, I'm a head out.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a head out.
It was nice. It was a good one.
See,
Yeah.
the nice thing about my schedule
Man, I
is
love you,
I
Danny.
can wake up at 9:30, get in my car, leave, and make it to class on time.
I will lucky
yeah.
you.
I gotta get up at. What time did I set my alarm? 8, right? Because I have work
I
at
gotta
10.
get up at 6.
Yep.
Well, I gotta be out the damn house at 30, so I'm going to
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good night.
I will
so I don't
see
have to
you,
do
baby boo.
Who's still staying on, or are we done?
I think everyone. We can wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to
You
wrap
guys
it
wanna
up.
wrap? You guys want to wrap?
We
should
can
just
wrap
it up.
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is gonna really want to watch like the playback if we keep going.
Well, I'm sure someone will skim through it. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Whatever.
Maybe if I'm bored one day, I got you.
Yeah, like people. I'm sure people will skim through
Oh,
it.
I'm definitely
And this
watching
is
this
more
back
for the
tomorrow at
live
school.
content. Yeah.
All right.
No. So, just because this is the first podcast, let's quick refresher. We got my boy Joey.
Introductions.
Yeah, let's redo introductions. Just yourself and like what you do. Let's go, Joey.
Are we just go? Okay. Are we just going in order of like?
Yeah,
names
yeah.
on the
Yeah,
Discord?
Joe, you're up.
Yeah, I'm Joe. I'm just chilling, honestly. I don't know. I don't even know what I do.
Nice.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, well,
All right, Mac.
Joe does everything. Joe does a lot of women.
Damn.
Only one.
Alrighty then.
Only one. Committed.
Only one.
He's committed.
Yes.
My name is McGregor Joseph Thomas I. I do have children. One of them is
In your
McGregor Joseph
sack.
Thomas Jr. No.
I just want to say one thing.
This is Mac's announcement, guys. This is Mac saying he's gonna be a father to us.
I actually got someone pregnant. So
Okay.
Yeah, like Mac could get a girl in bed.
I also play football.
Yeah, I also in the most defeated voice possible. I also play football.
Priest got his mouth pregnant. What you get for being
Okay.
Irish Catholic.
All right.
Stop.
Making fun of his religion now. I'm gonna have the mic dangling in my face like a giant cock that I'm about to suck.
Okay.
Demonetized.
We never were monetized, buddy.
Yeah, we got demonetized.
This whole thing is sacrilegious. We're mocking the Christian church.
For being a part of it.
The whole concept of our podcast is mocking the Christian faith. Like we
I
weren't
just realized that.
we weren't
Did
gonna
we
be
tell
mocked.
All right, so we need to tell the origins
Of Curch. We already did.
Already
Hey,
did.
you know
Yeah.
what? Hey, we'll save that. For
We'll
next
save
week.
that to the next podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, this weekend.
So who's left to like talk about?
It goes
Rob.
me?
Rob, Ethan.
I am
Dom.
I'm Rob. I'm kind of known as Crackhead McGee around these parts, aka Boris, aka Vladislav, aka Big Bobertus, aka Boberto, aka Bobert, aka Lil Roof Rage, aka Young Soul Snatcher. People call me some other things. Can't say that on YouTube, but yeah, no, I'm like the I bounce back and forth between uncle and baby of the group. Just depends on the mood. I'm either cleaning up.
Between big
I'm
spoon and
either
little spoon.
I'm either cleaning up after the party after everyone goes to sleep, or I'm the reason we can't have another party. I don't have an in between. I literally do not have an in between.
That's actual facts, though. Like,
All right.
Take a moment to
That's
appreciate
true.
that.
All right, Ethan.
My name is Ethan Hughes. I used to play football. It's basically what I'm known for.
I mean, you're known for other things, but we just
Makes jokes, no one laughs.
I'm an amazing Battlefield 1 sniper and Battlefield.
That was a
He's
good
actually
joke.
saying-
Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. Also-
Sniping in Battlefield.
Oh, cap.
His Ethan's mom is
Cat,
kind of
we
like
can hop on right after this, Ethan.
according to Gary, Ethan Hughes is known for being sexy. Also, just if we ever mention Mama Hughes, that is Ethan's mom, and that is that's like the Pope
That's
of
our
our
mom.
church.
That's our mom.
That is the Pope.
That's our
This
our
one
Pope.
doesn't rape little kids. Though.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh,
Make a
also,
joke.
I just texted my mom about being on our
Oh,
podcast. I just texted my mom about coming on here as a guest, and she said that would be flipping awesome.
All right. We could bring her on an IRL one if we want to.
What?
I like this.
When everyone's in town, we can do IRL podcast in my room with the mic and the camera.
Or Rob, if you're willing to, I will help
Hot
you.
naked bodies
I will
pressed up
help you
against each
move
other.
it to Ethan's
No,
house.
I already. Yeah, we could move the setup to Ethan's house and do it in
Like
his
if
garage.
you need help with that, I can definitely help with that.
We could
I
use
was
the
gonna say, we
garage
can
as a
either do that
podcast
or-
setup.
Guys, we gotta hurry up.
That-
We're about to pass out.
Oh,
Can
my
either
God.
do that
All right,
or-
all
It's
right,
Dom's introduction.
all right. We'll talk
Dom's
about next podcast plans later.
Hi, I'm Domonik. I'm like kind of the butler sometimes, if not like one of the kids.
I mean, we use a different term, but yeah.
Also-
We're not doing this right now. You will definitely get demonetized. I want to be the Pope so I can fuck Jesus next person.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Can we stop making fun of the Pope?
so much.
Mac joins a podcast. He's one of the three. It was me, Joe, and Mac who came up with the idea to do a podcast. Well, Danny, it was you mentioned doing a podcast, but the three of us actually planned out the logistics. But we decided we'd call it Preaching to the Choir. We knew we'd call ourselves the Curch. He helped come up with the name Genesis. Dan, all you did was say we should do a podcast.
I came up with the name.
What, Preaching to the Choir? No, I came up with the name
No,
because I remember thinking it was
Genesis.
cheesy. Oh, Genesis? Yeah, Mac agreed to it. I don't know, Mac. This whole project is sacrilegious, so the complaining should have started 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I know, but I crossed the line at the Pope.
Crossed the line at the Pope. The Pope. Oh, man.
Mike also wants to be on this podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mike.
Mom and
He's
Mike.
the actual Pope.
Mike is my spirit animal. I drew a
Do we
picture
want
of
them
him.
on at the same time?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We should do like we keep your mom in the laundry room for 15 minutes or 10 or whatever, and then Mike comes in for 15, and then we bring him both in.
No.
Yeah. Should we interview them one-on-one or should we interview them
Yes.
together?
Yes.
No,
One-on-one
then
and together.
Yeah, one-on-one at first and then together.
Right,
Should we
right,
ask them to
I gotta do my last
describe their
All right.
experience?
Let's let Danny
We'll
needs to
talk
go to
about this
fucking bed. Yeah, we'll plan logistics of the podcast.
I
Hey, but
I need to go
yeah,
to bed in
y'all
negative 11 minutes.
y'all better be getting hyped for this next podcast with Mama Hughes and Mike Johansson.
Oh hell yeah, it's gonna be good.
MJLJ baby.
So,
Ready?
I'm Daniel Granados, a.k.a. Danny Gratakas, a.k.a. Young Lube, a.k.a.
I came up with the tacos.
LB.
Oh, I forgot my other nickname is Fetus Eater.
I'm so tired.
Just
Anyways, so I'm like known as the sound rapper of the, and I that I'm the funniest, but I
No.
mean,
he keeps lagging out. You keep
fuck
lagging out.
you guys. Fuck
He's
you
he's an
guys.
ultra religious hippie who SoundCloud raps and has a former life.
Will be talked about
We'll-
eventually.
we'll just
Or-
say it
Probably. Once we're all 18, maybe we could talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm past the statute of limitations, so I'm good. There's some other stuff.
Let's
that I
just
can
wait.
talk
Let's
about.
just wait till we're all 18.
Just
I
don't
like
mess
this.
with Danny.
That's gonna be a while for me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Joe.
Danny's
gotta
your
rub
age
it
as
in that
well.
You're young with a fat ass. Okay.
Okay, can we just talk about something real fast?
Oh my God, no, it's bad.
Hold on. Shut up, Mac. Dom, what do you want to talk about?
We, in like 4 months, we can make a church group 18 podcast only.
I
No.
like this idea.
No, we'll have a video of our party.
Mom said not if they're drinking though.
Huh?
We don't drink.
Do you
No,
mean the
not-
do you mean the
not us,
strippers?
Not us. Not
Oh,
us.
yeah. I thought you were talking about our 18th party, and I was like, do you mean why would the strippers be drinking? Because I thought, because you said they, and I was like, the only people coming to that party that we know about right now are the strippers, and they shouldn't really drink on the job. Or does that make them
Danny and
better?
Danny and I have to wait.
I'm gonna be a stripper when I turn 18. I need to know.
I need to know.
Dude, the fans are on to us. We gotta go.
Julie Riel, I'm gonna be honest. I don't drink. Okay.
We're gonna abandon this subject here and now.
Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, we were supposed to wrap this up.
Good night. Please. I have everyone's social media posted right here on the
Domonik's is spelled wrong.
This is the what's it called? This is the plug board. Please inspect the plug board and add
Dom's is
everyone
spelled wrong.
on their Instagram and their Snapchat. That way
Domonik is spelled Dominik.
Add my Instagram.
please
My Snapchat's on it.
Please like the YouTube video. There is a link to our SoundCloud in the description. Please subscribe with notifications on. That way you get a notification every time we go live so you don't miss a single podcast. If you miss a YouTube notification, it will be up on one of our social medias, so please follow the social medias. Is that it, boys?
That's it. Good night.
We have no sponsors
don't
because
do coke out of hookers.
Please don't
Love
do
you.
coke out of a hooker's
If you
asshole.
find the body of Christ, tell me.
If you find the body,
The body of Christ is in all of us.
I just ripped my mic arm out of my thing. But so yeah, I'm Freddie Mercury in this bitch, and I'm singing to you because I love you. Good night, all you beautiful people.
Can we play the church group song?
I was
for
gonna
our
play
outro?
that as our outro. Yeah, I was actually gonna do that.
I like it.
Sponsored by Jets Pizza and
Curch group
Warrington,
theme
where I
song?
work.
So we're just gonna listen to this nice song, and as it fades away, so will we. Good night, all you beautiful people. Please
Good night.
remember,
I love
this
you
has been a
guys.
successful sermon. Please come back to church when we're ready.
Amen, boys.
Amen.
Give you gold experience like a porno, and I leave you delirious. I was born no, kinda just phoned in, but I'm blown like a creeper when I'm getting these bands. Can I get an all man? Cause I'm a fucking creeper. And if I take that bitch out, you know I ain't feeder. I'm just showing my friends, you know they all reefers. And if I'm coming for the booty, like I am a seeker. She got so much when the clothes on, like she is a teaser. But she ain't laughing when she's on a fucking knees. Best friends coming over, wanna lick on my Peter. But she questioning when Caesar's a fucking millimeter. Tell that bitch slow down, she ain't eating the meat. This Curch group, gotta let the boys get a feed. Cause we double team, you know we gon' hit and balls. Most danger group in Wellington, we taking it all. We got big boy Mac, we're on the Chungus Hughes. We got Bailey over here who's just smoking up dudes. We got Rob, you know he hits hard as a truck. Joe Rhodes out here only wants to fuck. Lastly, we got big boy Dom and me. Been together even before the age of 3. But now that you finally understand the seed, if you fuck with us, you know that we gon' bleed. Eating ass, pressing gas, another of us say drivers, we got a Mama Hughes. Cause you know that she's a safe ladder. If the former as a ladder man, I would pick none. Cause we're the only people in Lawrence that are not out of our fun.
More music coming very soon on our SoundCloud. And these are 3 songs that were made in 30 minutes each, recorded off an iPhone. So, yeah, the quality's going to go up. We got great things to come in the future. More music, more podcasts. We might start doing IRL vlogs. Who knows? But, sorry, I was just reading the chat. Who knows what's going to come in the future? You will if you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything. Because knowing us, we might lay dormant for a bit. It might take a while. We're not that consistent. But when we upload, it's going to be a banger and you do not want to miss it. I'll catch you all on the next one. Hopefully we'll have the full group. And we might get Mama Hughes and MJ in on this. So that's going to be an exciting one. So you better keep them notifications on. No one wants to miss that. All right. Love you guys. Good night.